Sorry if I'm a little rusty and crusty. Alrighty. What's up, YouTube? All right. Well, today is definitely a day. Today is definitely a day. So, you know, what's up, everybody? To the early poppers in here, my dad died this morning. So, that's something that I've been kind of dealing with this morning. But also, I got a call from a young lady. Got a call from a young lady last night. That I guess the other young ladies that was locked up. Sorry about that. I'm riding through the y'all. Earlier this month about my dad. So, I went over and mom had, kind of just woke up, and when she had woke up, I guess he wasn't breathing. And so she called me immediately, and I, rushed over. And, was on the phone with 911 and performed CPR, did all that stuff, did the chest compressions, all those things. But he was already gone at that point. So yeah, that just happened this morning. And I'm still, I guess, just kind of flowing through my emotions and everything else. I've cried and done all that stuff already. And I, it was apropos that I already had a haircut scheduled. It's kind of perfect timing. So I went and got my haircut from my boy J-Rock. That's kind of like one of my decompression methods. So, when I got my haircut, and I definitely told the young lady, like I say, that I was going to bail her out. It's only $100 cash bond. So I'm still going to do that. And I'm actually more than happy to do it to kind of take my mind off of, everything right now. So I'm kind of the point man for, the funeral arrangements and everything else. And so, it was just, I'm leaving my mom and dad's house right now. My brother's over there. Everybody's over there. So, mom is getting busy, just kind of, she done cried her eyeballs out and everything too. So, so anyway, yeah, long and short of it though, my dad was a workaholic. He used to work a lot. And, that is definitely in me as well. So, I'm not going to sit around and just kind of sit around and sulk and do all that stuff all day, right? I've already, like I say, done a lot of that. And I was the one that, kind of had to pick him up and put him on the ground and do the chest compression and everything else. So, I sat around for a while and, talked to him even though he wasn't there. And I, watched like one of our favorite cartoons from when I was a kid. This is a little Daffy Duck cartoon. It's this little silly Daffy Duck cartoon that we used to, crack up at when I was like a little kid, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So I sat there and watched that with him, whatnot. And then, the coroner just, came, the medical examiner came and got him. And so, but like I say, I'm gonna take my head off of it for a little bit and, go do something for somebody else. My parents are definitely selfless people. And so, like I say, young lady called me from the jail, just kind of wanting to, get out. And the other young lady, Chanel, had gave her my number. And so, I said, why not? It's only $100 cash bond, why not? So I told her I was going to do that last night. Obviously, I didn't know that, my dad was going to pass this morning. So, but I figured, after I do all the initial stuff or whatever, I'd come live because I also told somebody I was going to come live this week or whatever. So I said I might do it Thursday or Friday. So here I am. We're going to go live and we're going to go bail this young lady out. All right. And, just kind of give y'all that news as well, right? I know that, a lot of y'all are sending your condolences and everything else, and I definitely appreciate that 100%. At some points, this becomes like a family, right? And so, I just wanted to share that with y'all as well. So, we're gonna obviously keep things rolling, but obviously over the course of the next few days, I'm gonna have just different things going on with funeral arrangements and stuff like that. But we also have a lot of stuff coming up, so I've been kind of cooking in the background a little bit, and so we're gonna see what comes up. I actually had an interview with the AJC, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, yesterday about Black Hammer. Okay, about Black Hammer. So they're doing a documentary on Black Hammer, and they want to talk to Charles about his experience there or whatever. So I'm gonna get in touch with Charles, and we're gonna put it together. They're actually interested in coming out and kind of shadowing me as well, and kind of seeing kind of what I do and how I end up running into these people and everything else. So we got that cooking up. I've been meaning to reach out to Tone and Ileana because, it dawned on me that I never, I don't know what they were thinking, if they're thinking like I'm mad at them or something like that. But I'm not mad at them. I don't, I don't have that type of energy to be mad about something like that. And so I meant to text them a couple days ago, but I just never got around to it. But I'm gonna make sure I shoot them a text probably in a little bit. Whenever I get settled, I'm gonna go to the bank first and get this money out, and then run up to Rice Street so I can bail this young lady out. But I keep saying young lady. I think she's like 30 something. But still, the point is that I'm gonna text them as well and just let them know, like, hey, there's no hard feelings. Just to let y'all know, there's no hard feelings. Life is short, obviously. Right? I'm getting an example of that right now. Life is short, so we're not gonna hold grudges or do anything like that. And I make sure I reach out to them and just let them know, like, hey, there's no hard feelings. Y'all can call me whenever y'all ready. It's no worries. So I'm gonna do that as well while I'm on live with y'all. But yeah, I just wanted to come live and kind of share my day. I felt like, oh look, there's a funeral right now. Look at that. I'll show y'all. All right, so they're coming out for a funeral right now. Okay. Yep. So, yeah. I'm sorry if I need chapstick. I was definitely crying a lot earlier, or whatnot. So I was definitely crying a lot earlier, and just my dad. It's been about a month long kind of deterioration. So it's not like it happened right away or whatever, but that's my dad. He was a great dad. He always had my back. He was what I call a Caribbean country boy. He was a Caribbean country boy. And so he was a unique character. But he loved his family. He took care of his kids, obviously. He was very lucky to have my mom. That was probably one of the best decisions he ever made, was to marry my mom. Because she damn sure did a great job taking care of him in his last, these last few months where he's been really deteriorating. She did a just excellent job. So, my mom is old school, man. They did it from the rooter to the tutor. And, you never want to see the situation I would have loved to see them be able to travel and, just kind of enjoy their golden years, because they're just now getting there. But instead, she had to be playing nurse and doing all this stuff. And by the way, she still works a full-time job. She still is a full-time employee at AT&T. So, you know, my mom is, you know, she's definitely the rock star in this situation. And, you know, I was happy to be able to be there as well for my dad. He basically, you know, my dad is something else. He responds to me more than anybody's. Like, even when he was like hardly talking and everything else, like when I would come around, he would kind of spark up a little bit, you know? And that made me feel good, you know? Me and my dad had a really, really close connection. I was his firstborn. You know, there was only us two boys. And so, you know, we was all close. We was all close. Me and my brother are super close. Of course, we was definitely close with our dad. So, you know, it's gonna, I don't know when it's gonna hit me. Like, it's hit me, you know, several times already. I don't know when it's gonna really just smack me in the head, like, you know, he's not coming back. Like, he's not here, you know. I just want to give him a cuff, you know. Just cuff him one time, you know. just like, just give him, just let him know, like, what are you doing? Just get up. But, you know, I know that's not gonna happen. You know, I've been mentally preparing myself for this, but I'm sure I'm still gonna have like these moments or whatever. So I didn't mean to necessarily be, you know, whatever, doing like this or whatever, but I'm gonna allow myself to feel what I feel, the same way I tell the people that I interview. And so, you know, word gets around fast enough, you know. I've actually had a couple people from the jail call me and tell me their condolences and everything else. And some of my people, you know, some of my friends, you know what I'm saying, in real life and everything like that have definitely called me, giving them my condolences. So, you know, I definitely appreciate y'all. Definitely appreciate y'all. I know that y'all are probably flooding the chat with, you know, condolences and everything else. And so, like I say, man, like, this is a, you know, a form of therapy, right? Coming on here and, you know, just kind of expressing myself with y'all. You know, a lot of times y'all want to know about me or this or that, so I'm just kind of gonna give you, you know, some of the raw me right now, right? This is you know, hi. Man, I need to go and get my chapstick. I don't know if I'll be on live looking like Tyrone Biggums. Yeah, that's the other thing, you know. I was definitely, you know, able to still crack jokes and stuff like that. You know, me and my brother was just cracking jokes about dad, or inside jokes that we had with dad, stuff like that. So, you know, that's lit, man. Like, you know, I'm sorry if I'm bringing like sadness or whatever to your day, because that's not what I'm trying to do. That's not what I'm trying to do. That's not what I'm trying to do. So just gather myself for a second. But anyway, like I say, kind of a rainy day here in Atlanta. We're gonna run over here to the bank, so I'm gonna bring y'all with me, and we're gonna get the money out, and we're gonna run up to Rice Street, and, you know, be selfless, right? $100, it's not like that's a big amount. And I've also got the initial phone call with the young lady. I just haven't had really time to, you know, edit it and do all that stuff and post it. I was gonna try to do that prior to, you know, prior to me. I was gonna try to like have it up for y'all like by the morning time, but you know, this happened this morning, and so once I got the call, I literally, as soon, like literally like 2 minutes after I dropped off my oldest, you know, is when I got the call. So You know, it's been kind of going since the morning. Whoa, what is this guy doing? Make sure these folks ain't driving crazy out here. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna take y'all with me. Let me take the I appreciate y'all, man. I do. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for sure. You know, I'm not trying to sadden up y'all day, right? Like I say, we're gonna go do some good stuff too. We're gonna go, you know, get this young lady out of jail. Her name is Kay, and so apparently, you know, I don't know, like, you know, I don't know. I'll let her tell it in her words as far as whatever it is that they're saying about me in the jail or whatever like that. But you know, I guess is good words or whatever going around about me in the jail. And so, you know, she felt like, well, hey, why not? You know what I'm saying? Let me just give it a try. It's $100. She's actually somebody that apparently I approached before, right? So she's someone that I approached to do an interview before, but I guess she didn't want to do it for $10. So, of course, she's going to be more than happy to interview and do all that stuff now. And so definitely, for everybody that's texting me, you know, I've gotten several texts while I've been on this live. You know, 100% appreciated. Thank you so much. You know, every kind word, every kind text, comment, all that stuff, man, really means a lot. As you can tell, you know, it's very raw. You know, it just happened, and so, you know, I appreciate it because, you know, this is my first major loss. Like, obviously, I've lost my grandparents, but this is my first, like, you know, mom or dad loss, or you know, I've only got one brother, right? So this is the first like loss of within like the nuclear family, you know, and everything else. And so, you know, I am grateful. I'm eternally grateful to have had him in my life and for him to have been my dad. The perspective only gets sharpened from the stories that I hear of all these people that didn't have their dad in their life. I'm so thankful that I had mine. I can't ever imagine not being in my kid's life. This is the mother of my kids. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Trees, I'm on live just to let you know what's going on.
Okay. When you want to wait? You want to wait to talk to the kids when Mookie's home from trials or what?
Yeah, I don't want her to like have this in her head while she's trying out for soccer.
Right. Okay, I just want to make sure we was on the same page with that.
Absolutely.
All right.
I appreciate you, Tracy.
No problem. No doubt.
All right. Talk to you later.
Okay. All right. Okay, bye.
Anyway. All right. All right. But yeah, that you know, that only kind of sharpens my perspective when it comes to the conversations that I have with people, you know. It's like such a bad cycle that we're in as a community, man, that, you know, like having your dad to raise you is like something that is like a thing that people like should be really grateful for and stuff like that. That sucks. That that's the state of our community. Like, we should be doing better, man. We should be doing better. And if you have a, you know, if you have a kid, man, you gotta raise your fucking kid, man. You gotta raise your kid. Like, that sucks that it just sucks. It sucks that that's the story of our community right now. It really does. So anyway, I'm gonna gather myself, guys. I'm just, you know, like I say, I'm taking y'all with me. All right, taking y'all with me. I don't know, should I pay for parking or should I just, because I'm only gonna be in there like 1 minute. it'll be really bad luck if I run in there and get a ticket in that 1 minute. That'll be really bad luck. So I'm gonna try my luck today though. I'm gonna try my luck today. So let's see. I'm gonna take this, bring my phone. All right, let's see. I'm only gonna be in there like 1 minute. All right, so we just gonna take y'all with me. All right, we out here. Gonna run to this bank real quick. All right. Let's see. So I can read the chat now. Oh, y'all love me. I appreciate that, man. What's up, man? How you good today?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let me just read this chat. Man, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Big Morrow. Everything good, man? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, look, man. Happy Friday. Yes, sir. But yeah, no, listen, trust me, I'm more than happy to hop on live and do this and kind of occupy my mind right now because, you know, if I just sit around the house and, you know, mom is, you know, she's, you know, going through her different emotions and obviously I've been there for her and everything else. But right now she's like kind of in cleanup mode and like, you know, just, I don't know. She's just trying to occupy her mind right now. So, you know, I'm going to let her, you know, like do the stuff she's doing or whatever. And I'm going to make sure I stay busy and just kind of try to, you know, like I say, do stuff that it's going to keep my mind occupied. It's going to be productive at the same time. And then it's also, you know, going to help somebody else out. You know, it's going to be something that, you know, and, you know, I may end up benefiting from it, from interviews or this or that. We'll see. But even if still, hey, listen, man, it sucks to be in jail. And if I can affect someone getting out for $100, you know, it's like, it's not like I'm spending $1,000 or nothing. It's $100. So, you know, if I go buy a pair of sneakers right now to console myself, that'll cost $125, $130. So I'm gonna, you know, spend $100 on this. Right? I got enough sneakers. So, all right. So just got the money. Okay. Go home and hug my kids. My kids are in school right now. They're in school right now. And Michaela, my oldest, has her third and final day of soccer tryouts today. So she's been doing soccer tryouts. So, you know, y'all gonna have to forgive me. The last few days have been very busy. And I've been having to run back and forth with the kids. Yes, sir, man. Be good. Yes, sir. You too. And so, you know, and like I said, I've been cooking behind the scenes. So that's why I haven't, you know, gotten like as much content out. But, you know, the bottom line is that I don't want her to have this in her mind or it to affect her performance when she's trying out for soccer. So I don't know if you heard when the mother of my kids just called, but we're gonna wait until, you know, they're done with all their stuff to let them know that their pop-pop died. Okay? So we're just gonna wait. And we're both good with that decision. All right, so let's navigate up here to Wright Street real quick. Let's navigate up here to Wright Street. All right. Fulton County Jail. All right. All righty. All right, y'all. All right. Let's go. Whew. Okay. Tell you what, I was just on the east side. I should have pulled up. I was just in Lithonia. I should have pulled up on the chef real quick. So, oh, by the way, guys, you know, bit of good news, right? So I am back in the gym full time. Back in the gym full time. So I am back in the gym 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, full time, going hard, back on the meal plan. We got a chef at the gym now, so that is just excellent. Like I eat the food fresh every day. And so yeah, like hopefully I should be like, really like in real good shape in just a few months. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, the long and short of it, if you're just popping in, is well, one thing, unfortunately, my dad passed away this morning. Definitely appreciate all the condolences, well wishes, expressions of love. Okay, I appreciate every single one of them, and I don't take it for granted. So put my seatbelt on. 'Cause I got some sisters and aunties that's gonna tell me to do that. So let me do that. All right. So, but what else? The other thing that's going on is I got a call from a young lady named Kay, and she basically got my number from Chanel, who is locked up or whatever in ACDC, and they was all locked up with Ileana and whoever else. And so Kay is someone that I guess I had approached her to do an interview one time, and she didn't want to do it for the $10. But the long and short of it is, she's more than happy to do it now. And her cash bond is only $100. So, I just broke that light. Hopefully I don't get pulled over. All right. But anyway, her cash bond is only $100. So, why not? Why not? Why not just go pay the $100? Okay. All right. So, all right. Anyway. All right. So let's see. Condolences. Yes, definitely. She's gonna run off on you too. Listen, man. Listen. The whole running off thing, and I expressed this just a little while ago, but in case you didn't hear me, just a few minutes ago, I'll say it again. And I'm gonna, matter of fact, at the next red light, I'm gonna send this text to Ileana and Tone and let them know, like, hey, no hard feelings. I'm chilling. Like, I've been chilling. Like, I was never butthurt about it or anything like that. And I'm sure that in their head, they're probably thinking like, well, he's not gonna rock with us and this and that and the third. But hey, clearly the viewers were into the story, and so if they want to, continue, then I don't have a problem with it. But I let things be in God's hands. You know what I'm saying? I don't put my thumb on the scale when it comes to that stuff. So look at this person. Look at that. That's illegal what they just did. What an asshole. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? All right. Okay. Sorry for my sorry for my aggressive road behavior on live, but yeah, anyway. All right. So, but yeah. They they're probably thinking like, oh, we really screwed him over and he's not gonna rock with us and this and that. It's like, no, I didn't get screwed over. Like, I won. Like, I'm the one that, essentially was the winner. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good. Like, I wasn't in jail. I didn't stab anybody. I didn't do any of that, whatever. And I affected someone's life in a positive way because they was able to get out of jail. The viewers were able to affect someone's life in a positive way because they were able to donate to that person getting out of jail. So I would say that the viewers won, and I won because I was able to have all these positive things occur, and there was nothing really negative that happened to me. So I was perfectly fine with the outcome, and to be quite frank, they're still in the blender, so to say, because they're still having to deal with whatever issues they're going to have to deal with as far as the baby. They're still going to have to deal with whatever eviction issues that may or are going to be coming up. And so, and they still have income issues. So, like, in case they ever see this, or in case anybody goes and tells them, I want them to know, like, there's definitely no hard feelings. And it's all good. Like, I'm still I'm still Marcus, man. Like, I'm not gonna change. My character, who I am, it's already locked in. I'm 41 years old, so it's not gonna change because of this situation or that situation. So let's see. Let me see if I can find his phone number real quick. Let me see if I can find Tone, because you know with folks like that, sometimes you don't really save the number because they be having different numbers or whatnot. Let me see. All right. Where's this number? What are y'all saying in the chat? Oh, okay. So let me make sure I'm interacting with y'all because I'm driving, but still, let me make sure I'm interacting, right? So, all the stuff I just said as far as, you know, Tone and Ileana and all like that, right? So put a 1 in the chat if you think I should shoot the text like, hey, you know, just to let y'all know, no hard feelings, it's all good. And put a 2 in the chat if you think I should not. So let me get some feedback from y'all and see how y'all are feeling about the situation. All right. Twos. I get it. You know, I get it. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, right? Y'all know I'm a person that studies the analytics, follows the numbers and everything else. So I hear what y'all are saying. But y'all was really into that whole Tone and Ileana drama. Y'all was really into it. Can we take a second and be honest? Okay. I get it. You might not have liked the way that it turned out and everything else. But I mean, you know, come on now. We family. We family now. Y'all not gonna be honest? Huh? Y'all not gonna be honest and just tell the truth? Okay. Contagious with gardening. Gardening, you missed the question. Basically, I was asking, I was saying like, hey, should I text Tone and Ileana and just let them know, hey, there's no hard feelings, or should I not? And I was saying, put a 1 in the chat if you think I should, and put a 2 in the chat if you think I should not. And you know, I see some 1s and I see a lot of 2s, and you know, and I get it, but I think y'all be capping too. I ain't gonna lie, because the analytics, like, so here's the thing. I would have to like do like multiple lives to really kind of explain how some of this stuff works, right? But the long and short of it is this. While the Tone and Ileana videos didn't get me like my highest viewed videos or nothing, right? They pretty much would cap out around right up under 40,000. But I would get 4,000 or 5,000 within the first hour, which is very fast for my channel. Okay. And so that told me that y'all was tuning in. Like the moment I dropped it, y'all was watching. Now, again, I've got random people on my channel that get 200,000-300,000 views. Okay. I got a young lady, I don't know if y'all remember the young lady from South Carolina. Her name was Amanda. She had yellow hair, like gold hair. She was down there in the dungeon. I think Auntie was on her video because like some lady was trying to like mess with me or whatever, and I had to get Auntie to come and get her from me real quick. Anyway, her name is Amanda, the young lady that I interviewed. And I guess some of her people in her hometown have seen her video, and they are watching the heck out of it right now. And so, you know, like for instance, her video has more views than most of the videos with Tone and Ileana, right? So it's not like they were like my highest viewed videos, but y'all were tapping in as soon as I was dropping it. And the comments, every last one of those videos has a minimum of 1,000 comments, which is a decent amount, especially for a video with only like 40,000 views. Okay, those videos would have 1,000 and 2,000 comments. Okay, so I hear y'all. I hear you. I do. Trust me, I do. I hear you. But the numbers, the numbers say otherwise. Okay, the numbers say otherwise. All right. So, you know, I'm gonna, as soon as I park, I'm gonna shoot them a text. I couldn't find their number when I was at the red light, so I'm gonna try to find it when I park. Hey, y'all, we becoming a regular up here. All right, at least I ain't, you know, I'm not the one in here. All right, but we are becoming a regular up at the Fulton County Jail. All right, they're gonna need to give me a paycheck or something at some point, a membership or something. I need a subscription service. Maybe I can get a subscription service and just like pay monthly and just be able to like bond be blocked. Well, I mean, if I'm blocked, then they won't get the message. Like, that's not a problem. Like, listen, trust me, there's no wrong move for me in this situation. Like, as far as it goes, like I say, you know, I feel like, you know, I already kind of won or whatever. And, you know, the viewers won because y'all got, you know, the drama and all that stuff, you know, that y'all love. And so, okay, hold on. We got a couple super chats to make sure I recognize these folks. Man, my boy George, man. Drink on me, my brother. George, appreciate you. Appreciate you for the $19.99 super chat. Listen, man, you already know, especially with what happened earlier this morning, you know, I'm definitely going to have a drink at some point, right? So I'm not necessarily the type to drown myself in alcohol or anything, but I'm certainly going to have a drink. So I definitely appreciate the $19.99. And let's see, we got, oh, Shenna, man, y'all listen, man. So, you know, Shenna Speaks channel is here on YouTube. Definitely tap in if you haven't already. She does a lot of the lives and a lot of the follow-up on the stories that I do on my channel. She was one of the main ones doing a lot of the follow-ups with the Tone and Ileana drama. And so, you know, y'all definitely tap in with her if you just, you know, want to have another space to be able to kind of talk about the stuff that happens on this channel. And, you know, be able to express yourself without feeling like you got to kowtow to me. Now, I hope y'all know. Now, I know y'all family, so I hope y'all know that, you know, even, you know, y'all know I appreciate the love, you know what I'm saying, and the condolences, the well wishes, all that stuff. But, you know, I still accept criticism as well. So this is always going to be a platform where, hey, if you talk shit about the host, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? But you can definitely do it on her platform and other platforms like it because I don't control their platform. So, you know, if you feel like there's something you need to express or whatever, feel free to do it on Shenna Speaks channel. So shout out to you, Shenna. Yeah, so, oh, what up, Lisa? Oh, you say at first you thought she was stealing my content. Nah, she's not stealing my content. Shenna actually drove, I hope she don't mind me telling this, but I think it's up on her channel anyway. Shenna drove all the way from Iowa to Atlanta to come and kind of kick it with me and get a vibe of how I do my 1-2. And, you know, so we kicked it. She rolled and shadowed me and we did all that stuff. And she got a chance to kind of see the whole vibe in person and everything else. And so I don't know how far Iowa is from Atlanta, but I think it was something like a 16-hour drive or something like that. So, you know, Shenna definitely put in the work to, you know, just kind of meet me and everything else. And so, you know, for that reason, I definitely gave her permission to use my content and to do what she needs to do as far as being able to react to it or whatever. So, you know, shout it out. And, you know, listen, nobody's perfect, right? So I see some people talking ish about her or whatever. I'll let her defend herself, but, you know, she does her 1-2 on her channel and I ain't mad at it. All right. So, all right. So let me find, okay, here it is. Okay. Boom. All right. So I just shot them that text. So I just shot them that text. So we're going to see if they end up responding or whatever. Okay. All right. All right, so guys, y'all know how this works. I have to basically leave the phone in here. So hey, listen, I understand if you got other stuff to do or whatnot. Hopefully it won't take me too long in here. Let me see, make sure I got my got the money. Hopefully it won't take me too long in here, and I'll make sure I come back and update y'all on everything, and I'll give y'all my thoughts on Tone and Ileana's video that they shot when they got out. I'll give y'all my thoughts on that as soon as I get back out. So, whoever's in the chat when you get back out, you'll get to hear my raw thoughts on their video and everything else. All right. All right. I will be right back. Let me take my keys. Make sure I don't have nothing that they're going to want to mess with me. Nope. All right. I'm good. All right. I'll be back, guys. Uh-oh. All right, hold on. All right, hold on. I gotta get her name first because she said it on. I got it on the video, but hold on. So if y'all are in here, y'all are gonna hear some of the video from when I talked to her last night. Cause I gotta see if I can get her name real quick, cause I don't want to run up in there without that. All right, so let's see. All right, let's see. Okay. All right. So look, I don't want to end it before they end it. So, okay, I got your information. Okay. Well, got your number. I don't want to describe the lady wrong, but she's cross-eyed, so infatuated with yeah. Say she infatuated. Don't call him right now. He's doing an interview. She's so crazy. Okay, so I'll call him later on. She talking about Chanel. Talking about Chanel infatuated with me. Okay, well, I ain't mad at it. Chanel's like a little niece. Trezari is definitely like a little, street, niece or whatever. So, she actually has court on the 3rd, and I'm gonna go up there and, kind of see about her. Uh-oh, you still there? Okay. Okay. All right, so look, I don't want to end it before they end it. So, okay, I got your information. I'll go up there tomorrow. You have my number. Wait, did I get her? Okay. Get out, but, I will, let's see. Mr. London, I appreciate you and what you're doing. I just like the idea of exposing these creepy mother lovers. You feel me? Like, it's just weird to me that it's so many. Oh, yeah, because she says she got a hell of a story, too, so. Kind of tap into it, whatever, and see who you are and what you got going on. Everything else, just kind of learn about you. Okay, so, just to let you know how this all works. All right. HUN. Okay, there it goes. Tomorrow. And what is your first and last name and your date of birth? Kashandra Hunter. K-E. All right, hold on. Let me mute this real quick, guys. Hold on. All right. So I got her information. Central. All right. Nice answer. Okay. I got her information. I don't have a pen to write it down, so I'm just gonna have to remember it. All right. So I'm gonna run in there, pay this cash bond, and then I'll be back out. All right.
in there. I gave him a play out the book, but I don't know how far he's gonna take it. I gave the nigga a play though. He got the hot water on. You supposed to throw them bitches in the hot water right now. Look how easy it was to trick you out your baby stuff.
All right. Okay, 590 people. Man, listen, man, look at that. Y'all love me for real. I ain't mad at that. All right, yeah. So the bond has been paid for the young lady. Her name is Kishantra. And so I actually, when I saw the picture of her, I recognized her. I remember her or whatever. I know that I did probably try to, get her to do an interview one time, and she just might not have wanted to do it for the $10 or whatever. So it was all good. So she should be out. What time is it? 1:15. She might not be actually like ready to be picked up until maybe 6 or 7 o'clock this evening. So we'll see about that. I'm gonna definitely I'm sure she's gonna call me when she gets out, and it'll be all good. All right. The bond was 100, but the fee was 50, so it's 150. So it's all good though. As long as she shows up to her court dates and everything, I'll actually be eligible to get that money back. Okay. All right. The other thing is, the lady that gave her my number, she goes by the name of Chanel. She had a pretty decently viewed video on my channel about a year and change ago. Anyway, her real name is Tresaria. And so Tresaria has been calling me as well. So I'll make sure I get those phone calls posted as well. Because she's got court on the 3rd. Okay, so she's got court on the 3rd. So, hey, listen, maybe a new wrinkle will be kind of dealing with some of these folks that are in jail that I've interviewed and kind of, helping them to get out type deal, right? Because, it does suck to be in jail. I ain't gonna lie. All right. All right, let's check it out. Check the chat out. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, my dad, man. And my dad is, man, listen. He too fooly. That's what he is. I want to just give him a cuff one time. See, that's that Caribbean stuff. But me want to cuff him one time. All right, cuff him don't mean handcuff him. Cuff him mean give him a cuff. I want to lick upside his head. I just want to give him a lick upside his head and say, get up, man. What are you doing? The heck you think this is, man? All right. Oh, my boy Dave. Look at my boy Dave. Hey, man, shout out my boy Dave in the chat, man. My boy Dave in the chat say, give me his condolences. Dave knows me from back in the college days or whatever. He didn't go to school with me, but he went to school with my best friend. And so we became, really, really close or whatever. So that's my boy. And during live, use a phone holder so you can show face instead of a check engine light. Laugh out loud. Look, you gonna get this check engine light, Dave. All right, I ain't hiding nothing. All right, we keeping it raw and we keeping it real. All right, so it is what it is, but definitely appreciate you reaching out. Let's see. Okay. Listen, man. So my Houston family, and I've been dealing with this stuff with my dad and just other stuff I've had going on, like just in my personal life, my kids, and just having to shuttle them around and stuff like that. But the lady in Houston that I talked to, who your name escapes me at the moment, but you know who you are. You were who I selected to basically run my Facebook channel, and I have completely dropped the ball on that. And so that's my fault. That is completely my fault. But we got to regroup, okay? And we got to kind of get it back together. So I think what I'll do is sometime, and we'll basically I'll just let you just like 50-50. We're gonna rock and roll it. And I'm gonna give you the password and username. I'll get that to you by tonight so that you can just get started doing your thing. All right, because we don't want to lose that momentum. Facebook has done pretty well the last couple months, and I don't want that to slow down too much because we're not posting. All right, so appreciate you 100%. All right, so My thoughts on Tone Ileana's video. I mean, you know, if I'm just being honest, right? You know, my thoughts were, well, initially, my initial thought was, well, damn, at least they're finally following my advice and making the YouTube channel. But then I saw that they already had the channel. It was already there or whatever. So it's like, okay, you know, obviously they were, you know, wrong for saying, well, we're not going to thank Marcus. Like, that wasn't, you know, like, if I was advising them or if I was doing an interview with them or whatever, I would tell them, like, well, that's just not cool. You know what I'm saying? The guy bailed you out of jail. Doesn't really matter what the other circumstances was. If it wasn't for him, you wouldn't have gotten out. You'd still be in there right now. Okay? And so no matter how you felt about anything else, you should extend some gratitude and at least a thank you to the guy that got you out, right? So, you know, of course, that's definitely something that should have happened. But besides that, you know, like I said, I'm not butthurt about it. Like, I don't really care, to be honest with you. I was happy to put the storyline down for a second because it was wearing me out. You know, and I don't like it when my channel gets taken over by a storyline, because then you get the bump of the storyline, but then you got the other half of the bump, which is, you know, where, you know, people trail off a little bit because it's not the same storyline. So it's almost like if you are used to drinking natural juice and then for about a month, you switch to drinking a bunch of this store-bought juice that's got a bunch of high fructose corn syrup in it and stuff like that. It's extra sweet and all this stuff. And then you go back to natural juice, your taste buds have to adjust. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's that part about it as well. But yeah, I mean, I'm not mad about that video. I see that they took it down. They got a little taste of what it's like to be a content creator, make a video that people don't agree with, and have a bunch of people in the comments basically tearing your video or tearing your stance apart or whatever. So, you know, they couldn't, seem like they didn't want to handle that pressure. And, you know, hey, I understand. It happens. I'm a little more seasoned and kind of built for that type of pressure. So I understand when it happens, it's not a big deal. But I would suggest to them that, you know, I still think that they have a way that they can, you know, benefit from the storyline. And I would advise them to, I would give them specific things to do as far as their YouTube channel that people may be able to latch onto, and, you know, they'd be able to kind of make it be sustainable, right? So that's kind of where I'm at with it. It's, you know, let me turn this back on me. Sorry about my lips, y'all. I'm gonna lick my lips. Obviously I ran out the house when I got the call, and didn't bring my chapstick. So you're gonna get Ashley Larry and Tyrone Bigum's Marcus today, but with a nice hairline. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm gonna head back to the house right now. It's raining out here, so I don't know how much is gonna be going on as far as, you know, out here in the streets and whatnot. So I'm gonna take y'all with me, right? We're gonna head back to the house. I need to eat. Like, I am extremely hungry. Anybody out there got some lunch for me? Who got some lunch for me? Let's see. Does anybody have lunch for Marcus? Okay, because I mean, I got some food at the house, but I don't feel like cooking, to be honest with you. And I really don't want to eat like no junk food, like no pizza or wings or nothing like that. Okay? Okay, well, nobody, no lunch. All right, don't worry about it. All right, so yeah, so I gotta figure lunch out because I am, like I say, dead hungry, and I ain't gonna lie, I've been kind of spending money the last few days, so I don't feel like I would like go to maybe like Tacos and Tequila, get some fajitas or something and call that lunch. But I don't know if I feel like spending no money right now, and I had my little plug on the food stamps, but she ain't hit me back. So Kelsey, if you're watching this, I need you to hit me back about the food stamps. Stop playing with me, all right? I need to go to the farmer's market today, all right? So if you're watching this live, then, you know, shoot me a text, okay? But otherwise than that, y'all give me some suggestions. Where should I go get something to eat? Because I'm extremely hungry. Thankful for the mother of my kids because she bought some food over to my mom and stuff earlier. She also actually yesterday, so, you know, me and the mother of my kids, you know, we recognize that we don't make a good couple, right? But we both love our kids. We're both mature enough, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. And so she was in the area of my mom's house yesterday when mom called me, and I was kind of, you know, on the other side of town and a little bit busy or whatnot. And she called me because dad, you know, had fallen and she couldn't pick him up. And so, you know, Tracy works out, you know, Tracy, shout out to Katie with the muscle. All right, for sure. All right. Tracy works out, has been working out for many years now. And so, you know, she ain't no weakling, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thankful for her because I was able to call her yesterday. She was in the area and she was able to help mom pick dad up off the ground. And so, you know, if she was just like a little weakling or whatever, she wouldn't have been able to do that. But, you know, she ain't. So shout out to her, okay? Shout out to her and shout out to Katie with the muscle, man. Y'all gonna start seeing those commercials back in the intro too. Now that I'm back in there, I gotta make sure that I'm plugging my boy. And, you know, also the chef that's in the gym as well. His name is Chef Said. So Chef Said, he be having the good stuff. I eat it every day. You know, well, I've only been back for a week, but I'm gonna be eating it every day. And I ate it every day this week because it is delicious. And of course, it's the right stuff. It's, you know, meal plan approved. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, like we about to be lit. All right. Let's see. Let's see what y'all talking about in the chat. You say you got some Jamaican food? Or you talking to somebody else? Where you at with the Jamaican food? Because did somebody give me a suggestion I missed it? Because I ain't gonna lie, boy, I will tear some oxtails up. I'm talking about right now. Especially my dad done died, you know what I'm saying? Get that Caribbean, just some type of, you know, Caribbean connection. Nah, whoa, we gotta go ham on some oxtails right now. And, you know, Mango's is right up the street, so I might stop by there and order some oxtails. All right, let me see if anybody over here by the where the free phone tent is. Nope. Nope. All right, let's see who this is. Hello.
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 Hi.
Hi. Who is this?
Tajana.
Tajana.
Mm-hmm.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I've been good. I don't know if you saw a week or so ago. I left a comment on one of your community posts where you was showing your numbers. I think you had like 50,000 views on the live or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was lit, man. That was lit. So just pop it in to show you that, hey, I love it. Keep going. So, but
Yeah.
I will say this. My dad did die today. Yep. So.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm processing it. I'm actually on live right now. So they hear you on live. Yeah, they hear you on live. But what's going on?
Because, you know, I didn't see that you comment on my shit. And I got somebody thinking that we're still talking.
Oh, you mean like you mean your dude?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, we definitely don't talk. So I'll say this on live in case anybody wants to know. All right, me and Solid Sunny, aka Tajana, don't talk or do anything like that anymore. You know, I would imagine the few times that you have called me, which the latest time was maybe like a month ago. You know, we talked for like maybe 2 or 3 minutes. And that was just you asking me just some quick advice about YouTube, and that was that. So just for, you know, for your guy, you know, shout out the.
Why did you call it on my thing?
Oh, because the whole thing is the YouTube journey. So, you know, I mean, you know, that's where we started. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to be a YouTuber. You wanted to, you know, get subs and do this and do that, tell your story, everything else. And so when I see the ups and downs, I know how YouTube journeys are. And so you've gone through the ringer, you know, you kind of came into the fire as soon as you got on the platform. And, you know, have handled it however you've handled it. You say what?
You weren't being messy.
No, I wasn't being messy. No, I was congratulating you. I think the what I wrote in my comment was like what the strong arm emoji, right? Or something like that.
What you wrote.
Yeah, it was something like the strong arm emoji. So, but look now, Ken, don't go being insecure now. All right, ain't nobody dealing with your people. All right, so that's the official word for that.
Appreciate you.
Did you know I was on live?
No.
Okay. Well, I guess it's as good as time as ever, right?
You know, like if I find out you up to some shit, it's gonna be some problems.
Up to what?
Because I think it's somehow, you know, all the.
You say what? Okay, well, I'm definitely not up to anything. I've got my own stuff going on, so I ain't got.
I would hope so.
I'm not. Yeah, you're not. I mean, I rock with you, Sonny, but I ain't. You know, you haven't been top of mind. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing my thing, and I've been dealing with my dad and everything else I got going on. So
your dad passed away today?
Literally this morning.
Oh.
And so I'm on live right now. I just you know, I dealt with all the initial stuff, dealt with the funeral home and the medical examiner and all that stuff, and then I went and got a haircut, and I decided, you know, like, hey, let me go live, and because I had already talked to a young lady yesterday and told her I was gonna bail her out of jail, so it's just a lot going on. So I wanted to keep my word. Obviously, my dad dying kind of set it back a few hours, but I felt like let me go ahead and go live and, you know, occupy my mind with something else so that I don't have to just be sitting around just thinking about all the stuff my dad, because, you know, there's gonna be time for that, but I don't want to like just inundate myself with that like all at once. So I felt like work, let me tap in with my people, because my live community, like the 700-800 people that we be having in here, those are my people. You know what I'm saying? They rock with me. So you know, I'm gonna be raw and real with them, and, you know, share the news with them that my dad passed, and, you know, just allow them to, you know, grieve with me and give me condolences and all that stuff. So, which I really, really appreciate. So, and I appreciate it from you as well.
Yeah, I appreciate you for clearing that up, though.
Yep, no messiness, no nothing, just me, just one YouTuber to another, just giving you a shout out, saying, hey, I know how difficult it is, and for you to have built your channel back up after your initial channel was taken, and, you know, you kind of got that channel from somebody else, which nobody understands how hard it is to undo an algorithm that a channel has already started, you know, making. So you've basically turned around a cargo ship, essentially, which is a big boat, and, you know, you've got it going in the right direction. You know, it seems like your lives are doing really well, and congratulations. I know you probably got a decent little check on the 21st.
Okay.
Let me hold some. Let me hold about $15. All right. I got a couple super chats. All right, so Lunch Money, the do-it-yourself girl. Do-it-yourself girl with the $49.99 super chat. Man, I big appreciate it. All right, Nene Jones. Nene, shout out to you. You giving your condolences. Definitely appreciate it, y'all. Definitely appreciate it. And I missed one. It just disappeared from the screen. So, all right, what y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that, right? That was random as hell, right? Like, because it wasn't even a Georgia number. It was a South Carolina number. So, like I say, I've got some people up in South Carolina that I've got like a lot of emails from people that know the young lady Amanda, who I talked about earlier on the live. She's got gold hair and everything else. I talked about it earlier. Long story short, her video has gained some new life, right? So typically a video will spin for like the first 24 to 48 hours. And then after that, if it doesn't have certain analytics, YouTube is just gonna let it just, you know, just kind of die down for the most part, right? And so, you know, her video was, you know, pretty much dead. It was chilling. But this past week, it's taken a sharp uptick. And so, you know, that means that a lot of people are viewing it. And it's one of my top videos this week that I'm getting numbers from. And so I go to the video, I see all these new comments. And then in my email, like starting like maybe a couple days ago, I started getting all these emails about Amanda. I'm like, okay. So she must have a lot of family and friends out there in South Carolina that have recently seen the video. And, you know, they're watching and they're trying to reach out. They're trying to like help her out. You know what I'm saying? And so unfortunately, I haven't seen her since maybe like a week or so after the video. So that means that she's either gone back home, which I doubt it, because I would imagine that people from her hometown would have seen her and, you know, wouldn't have necessarily needed to email me or whatever. Or she's somewhere else, which that happens to a lot of folks too. Is like, you know, they're desperate, they're doing whatever, and somebody comes along and they're like, all right, well, just come with me. You know, let's go to Tennessee. Or let's go do this, let's go do that. And they're like, oh, whatever, cool, I'll do it. So that could have been the case too. So we don't know for sure, but you know, that's normally how it happens out here. All right, so Nene says back to the regular program, please. Yeah, no doubt. So yeah, I mean, you know, I've been getting back to it. I think that you know, I explained this earlier. It's like, you know, whenever you have like a super entertaining storyline, you know, you got to kind of, you enjoy the pop and the views that you get, but then you also have to deal with the malaise afterwards of people that, you know, were just tapping in for that particular storyline. And so, you know, that's what we're doing right now. We're kind of building the raw numbers back up on just the per video. But in the meanwhile, I'm still dropping, you know, like the other day, not yesterday, but the other day I dropped like 5 or 6 videos. So the numbers still add up. You know what I'm saying? The numbers still add up. So don't worry about me. My numbers are going to add up one way or another. Like I say, YouTube will spin my old videos and do stuff like that to make it so that my numbers kind of stay even all the time. All right. So y'all, I'm about to run upstairs, okay? So the stairwell, the service gets a little dicey. So just hang on. Ain't gonna take me too long. I've been working out, so I'm good now. All right, let's do it. We're gonna walk this thing nice and easy. 2 steps at a time, 2 steps. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DJ Unk, man. R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to my dad. R.I.P. to DJ Unk. DJ Unk died, I want to say last week or this past weekend or whatever. It might have been this time last week, actually. It might have been a week ago on Friday. DJ Unk, if y'all don't know, he had a couple big songs like 2 Step, Walk It Out, of course, right? And so, fun fact, DJ Unk actually performed at my 23rd birthday party. So I was interning at the radio station. And so, you know, I had access to like a lot of industry people and stuff like that. And Walk It Out was big at the time. And you know, I was interning at Hot 107.9, and DJ Monte had interned. He worked there, Hot 107.9, and he works with Big Oomp, who basically is who DJ Unk is signed to. So long story short, I called up Big Oomp, and I booked Unk to perform at the nightclub that I also was kind of like the assistant to the owner of the nightclub. So it was lit. It was lit. That was my 23rd birthday. I was interning at the radio station. Shout out to Hot 107.9. I was the assistant to one of the kind of bigger club owners in the city. So shout out to Mark Jones. So I was real like young and getting it. And so I was very happy to have DJ Unk perform at my 23rd birthday party. So RIP to him. All right. All right. Y'all see my eyes. Sorry if I look a little crazy. Okay. All right. So let's see what y'all in here talking about. Yeah, man. Breathe, right? Yeah, I'm about to so y'all hang out with me. I'm about to juice some stuff. I'm about to juice some turmeric real quick. And just make me like a little juice to kind of, just kind of make me feel better real quick. So y'all can hang around. And let's see. All right, so y'all know I got my little, so this is my juicer, guys. All right, show y'all what's going on. This is my juicer, all right? So this is where the magic happens, okay? And so it's a single mastigating juicer, not masturbating or nothing like that. So I know somebody gonna make a stupid joke out of it, but it's called a single mastigating juicer or whatnot. Yeah, I'm gonna wash my hands, all right? Gotta put this stuff together first. All right, so we're gonna put that together like that. Boom, boom, boom. All right, we was outside, so we're gonna hit it with a quick little pow real quick. Okay? All right. And I'm actually gonna show y'all, what I'm about to juice, right? So we got these beets, okay? And we're gonna do my beet juice, but we're just gonna add some turmeric to it. All right, so let's see what y'all talking about. See, got my beets. So we're about to go crazy with that. Okay, stay huffing and puffing. Yeah, you need KD, man. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I'm back in the lab with KD, but it's just my first week though. So you gotta be patient. You gotta be patient with it. All right, everything ain't gonna come back in 1 week, okay? But I'm gonna tell y'all something. By the summertime, ooh-wee. I'm gonna be ooh-wee. Yes, sir. All right, so yeah, man, it's I tell you what, man, like I'm really more so worried about my mom, My mom and my dad have been together since they was like, I think they met when my mom was turning 22 or 21. It was either her 22nd or her 21st birthday. And they met at the club. My dad was a DJ. And, they dated for about a couple years before they got married. And then a year after they got married, they had me. So they kind of did it like the traditional way as far as they got married before they had a kid, right? And, my dad, he was an entrepreneur all his life. I only remember him working like one job ever. So, he was just that type of guy. And obviously I have the same type of genes or whatever because, I'm an entrepreneur myself, right? So, all right, anyway. So you need to spend a few nights with mom. Yeah. I've been over there with mom. I've been holding mom. I've been holding her, I've been allowing her to cry on my shoulder. My brother has been there as well. So, we've made sure that we have, been there for mom because she was, like I say, the person that was in and out daily there. Okay. And then also there's another young lady that lives, at my mom's house basically. And she was there to kind of help out and stuff too. So shout out to her as well. Okay. But so all right, y'all want to be a little bit. So what y'all just think about that Sunny call real quick, right? What y'all think about that? That was so random, right? Like, that was so random. Like what y'all? I didn't see when y'all was commenting on it, but what y'all think about that? Okay. Okay. So this is the person that super chatted earlier. Son of Peter, Pat LaChat. Okay, shout you out, man. Missed my super chat earlier, but was wondering about the Wonder Boys situation. You know what? Now that I'm doing this whole kind of jail thing or whatever, I think I'm gonna have to tap into Ricky's situation. He's in Newton County, so I think I'm gonna go check him out, man. I think I'm gonna go check him out. Golden says we're exercising the Fifth Amendment. Yeah, I mean, so what it sounds like is, I guess, because I left a comment on one of her posts about this is maybe about 2 weeks ago or so. I don't know. It wasn't recent. So it was weird that it's like I'm getting a call about it now, but I left a comment just saying basically like, hey, like this little comment, this little emoji, right? And because she had got like a high number of views on one of her lives or whatever. And so that's so weird to get the call like now. And I guess the dude, I don't know. I try to stay out of that stuff, man. So, but from what I be gathering from like the comments that people make in different chats and stuff like that, it just sounds like it'd be a lot of back and forth, right? It'd be a lot of kind of good 1 minute, not good the next minute, that type of stuff. So I don't know. Shout them out, but I don't want to be involved in none of that drama. Okay, so all right, ran through interviewing. Nah, there's tons of homeless people out there for me to interview. I got interviewed. So I'll give y'all an example, right? So, and this is why I just need somebody like kind of follow me around, because yesterday, as I was heading back basically in, I was gonna head to go home and eventually was gonna pick up my daughter from soccer trials. This young lady passed me by. She had 2 kids, 2 small kids. One was in the stroller. And, I could tell the look, right? I could tell the look, right? I didn't even have to ask, but I asked, hey, is everything okay? And she was like, well, to be honest with you, no. We have to get back to the shelter before 7, because if we don't, we're going to get kicked out. And, I could see the worry on her face and everything else. And so, obviously I offered her a ride back to the shelter. And of course, talked in a way, and she found out I do YouTube and everything else. Actually, she has watched some of my content. And so we ended up doing an interview, right? And so it was a short enough interview because it was close to the time where she had to go into the, back into the shelter or whatever. But, stuff like that, right? I be wanting to just show that to y'all in real time, because just kind of bring y'all along with me, you know what I'm saying? Because this is the type of stuff that happens. And it happens often enough. And I didn't make content out of the ride or anything like that, and I could have, but these are how my days go. And so, I have content, I have stuff to bring to y'all. I have plenty of interviews and all like that. Got to get the ginger. Got to have ginger. I literally put ginger in every drink. Every drink. There's not one juice. There's not one juice that I make where I don't use ginger. Not one. Okay, I'm a ginger fanatic. So, but anyway. So yeah, that's the type of stuff that y'all don't really see, man. And I don't talk about it most of the time. I'm just bringing it up now because somebody said something about the content. And I'm like, it's tons of content. There's tons of folks out there. It's tons of all that stuff. A lot of time it's just about me having the time to sit down, edit it, and really bring it to y'all in the way that I want to. All right. Am I Jamaican? No, not Jamaican. My dad is Caribbean. All right, my dad is Caribbean. He was born in Antigua, raised in St. Croix. All right. All right. All right, let's get this juicer going. You feel me? Now, one of the tricks to a good beet juice is lemon. This is the secret ingredient. This makes the beet root taste that tastes kind of like dirt and turns it into a sweet kind of taste or whatever. So it's not sour, it's not bitter, it's like sweet. And that's almost with any juice. Like if you like have a vegetable that you're juicing, lemon is gonna be the secret ingredient to add that's gonna make it taste so good. All right. Oh, can you see the juicer juice? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So let's see. We'll post this up right here. How about, let me see. Is this in the way? We'll move this out the way. All right, good. All right. Y'all see my sink is clean, okay? Y'all, you're like, we ain't faking over here. All right, we keep it clean, all right? We ain't playing. But, all right. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, lemon. Definitely got to add lemon. All right, lemon to everything. If you juicing like vegetables or stuff that doesn't taste good, just juice raw or whatever. If you add a lemon to it, it's gonna taste good. All right. So here's an update on everything. So, like I say, I paid the $150 for the young lady. Her name is well, we'll just call her Kay. Okay, her name is Kishandra, but we'll call her Kay. So I paid the bond for Kay. It was $150 total. And so I'm expecting a phone call from her maybe within like 5 or 6 hours from now. And, she was more than happy to, want to do the interview and everything else. So we're going to meet her. Y'all are going to meet her. We're going to meet her when we pick her up from Rice Street and hear her story. She said that she has a pretty interesting story, pretty good story. So I can't wait to hear it. And of course, you guys are helping me to process, and y'all are part of my therapy when it comes to my dad passing. Me just even being on this live and being able to express myself, be able to cry in front of y'all, it really does. It means the world to me. Like, if I didn't have y'all, I'd just be processing this just by myself, which, may or may not be a good thing. Okay? So I'm extremely grateful for y'all right now, just to let y'all know. All right, gotta add the turmeric. Okay? Gotta add the turmeric. All right, so turmeric is one of those roots that you just really want to be taking in all the time because it reduces inflammation, amongst other things that it does. But that's like one of the major things it does is reduce inflammation, okay? And so, it has whatever taste it has, but, if you're grown, you like stuff that tastes, healthy and stuff like that. All right. All righty. Gotta get that extra, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be wasting, nothing, you feel me? All right, so you get that. Boom, boom, boom. Y'all see that? Ooh. That's so good. All right, we're going to give it a quick little stir. All right, make sure everything gets mixed in. All right, let's get a cup. Oh, wait. The other thing about juicing is you got to have patience because I pretty much the only juice I buy out the store is apple juice. And you see, I just juice some apples. So I don't even drink it a whole lot. So most of the juice that I drink is freshly pressed juice. Queen Spirit in here deleting messages. What's going on? What y'all in here talking about? Dang, what y'all talking about? Okay. Let me see. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I was just reading these messages that Queen Spirit had deleted. Y'all are crazy. Y'all don't be having my mods work too hard now. All right? Don't be having my mods work too hard. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my goodness. That is so good. That is so good. You say I'll be perfect for your mom? Why is that? What it tastes like? It honestly, let me tell y'all what it tastes like. It tastes like life in your mouth. It tastes like living cells going through my body. And the beets will make you feel that way. Lemon, of course. Lemon is also another kind of superfood in its own way. But man, the ginger and the turmeric. Ooh. You talking about just feeling like your cells are being activated inside your body. You know what I'm saying? Like it is just, I'm telling you, man, like it is to me, I can't really drink like juices that they have in the store and stuff like that. Like, like, let's go. I need me a fresh pressed juice. All right. I'm a little bit bougie when it comes to my eating, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of a bougie, like, eater a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Does it give you energy? So beets and beetroots, they give you energy, but they also give you blood flow. Okay. They give you blood flow. All right. So especially as you you know, age or whatever, right? And then especially us guys, but also the ladies as well. Blood flow is important for y'all too. But you know, especially us guys, right? We gotta have it. So yeah, man, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? All right. So anyway, what y'all in here talking about? Who was fighting? Who was fighting, Capri? Who was fighting? So you're saying you would drink this juice even if it didn't have the health benefits? Well, yes, it tastes delicious, but you know, I think that part of the taste is the health benefits, right? So I like the juice in the store too. Yeah, fresh press. Yep. Yeah, reduce high blood pressure. Yeah. Yeah, beets are excellent, man. Like I'm telling you, like you want to put good stuff in your body, all right? Who is this Tony person? Well, I ain't got an interview yet. Right. It's always some troll. I need some Cartier frames, man. Tell my boy Dave to send me some. Let me call Dave right now. So Dave got the joints that are like, you know, even like a step up from these joints that I got on right now, right? He got like the real fire joints, but he ain't sent none to me yet. And I'm like, Dave, this is how marketing works. Like you gotta send me some stuff, or at least like I'll pay like just for the cost of it. And you know, you basically just pay the you know, you just send it down or whatever, and I'll, you know, promote your stuff. So let's call him. Let's see. He might be on a live. Let's see. Capri, what you talking about ain't sound right. So the update on, hold on.
Please leave your message for 6.
So the update on the whole Tony situation, who was, you know, reportedly Tone's husband, right? So one thing, Wild Child called me about a week or so ago, and he asked me to buy him a ticket down here to Atlanta. So I'm gonna ask y'all, all right, do you guys think that I should get Wild Child down here to Atlanta? Okay? Put a W in the chat if you think I should get Wild Child down here. Put an N in the chat if you think no. Okay? All right. So that's the first thing. That's the first part of that story. The second part is that Chris, you know, Thugbait Chris, you know what I'm saying? Older Chris or whatever, thought that he found Tony's plug because Tony is a meth head. Okay? Tony's a meth head. And so he thought he found his plug. And the day that we were supposed to meet up was the day of the snowstorm. So we didn't meet up that day. And I haven't heard back from Chris since. Matter of fact, I'll shoot Chris a text right now to the last number that he contacted me on. Let me text Dave real quick. Just glasses. Just gonna put glasses. All right. I do lime sometimes, but lemon is key. Lemon is key. Okay? All right, so I'm going down my shorts, and first thing I hear is Tony is a meth head. You came in at the right time, brother. Oh, okay, what's going on? Hold on, y'all. Okay, one of my OG interviewees just texted me and saying that she might need some help or whatever. So I'm gonna see what she has going on, or whatnot. So we're gonna see what she has going on, because that's one of my like real OG interviewees for real. So she needs some help or whatever. You say, what is Wild Child's goal? Right. Yeah, the thing with Wild Child is he ain't afraid to ask for something. So, like I've had to tell him several times, like, stop sending Cash App requests. Stop asking me for money. Like, you're a grown man, I'm a grown man. You ain't supposed to just be asking me for money like that. And so, Wild Child, he would definitely be able to fill out the story, and I'm sure he would come down here. We'd be able to interview him and talk to him about whatever he has going on. But I don't know if that would be like entertaining or super worth it. But anyway, what I was saying was that Thug Bait Chris thought he found his plug, Tony's plug, and we didn't end up getting up. So that's what I said. I was gonna lost train of thought. All right, so because I got that text from my OG interviewee, and by the way, like I said, shout out to I'm not gonna call y'all's name out, but shout out to my Cali Angel, viewer or whatever, that she was looking out for me when it came to the whole legal stuff, when I was considering doing some legal stuff a few months back. Shout out to Chase. All right, so shout out to Chase, the Dolts, DOLT. All right, so shout out to them. She just shot me a text or whatever, just sending condolences, and so shout out to all y'all for real. All right, now let me find Chris's number real quick. Shoot him a quick text and see if he hit me right back. Because if he hit me right back, that means that he's got his phone on and everything else. Let me hit yo. That's what I'm gonna say. Yo. All right. Atlanta Boy T, what'd you say? That would be a great interview. You talking about Wild Child? Yeah, possibly. Get like the full story. And he's involved in the whole Black Hammer thing, which if you wasn't on earlier when I told you, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, I interviewed with them yesterday. And it was just a Zoom interview just to kind of talk about what I know about Black Hammer and as far as, from my content and everything else. They asked specifically about Josias, and they asked about Charles. Obviously, Josias is locked up. Charles, I hear from regularly. I actually had just talked to him like a few days before they got in touch with me. So, matter of fact, no. Wednesday. I just talked to him Wednesday. So I just did the Zoom interview with them on Thursday. I talked to him the day before. So I'm going to see if I can get back in touch with him. And yeah, I mean, because, they want to talk to him as far as the Black Hammer stuff. And so, that may be where Wild Child would be, it would make sense to bring him back or whatever, is to kind of dive more into, because the Black Hammer case was dismissed. Breaking news if you don't know. All right. The Black Hammer case was dismissed. So I'm assuming at this point, I think Ghazi was already out on bond or whatever, but that case has been dropped. Okay, the Black Hammer case has been dropped. Breaking news, the Black Hammer case is dismissed. It's been dropped. That's what it is. Okay? So yeah, that's wild, right? I hope Ghazi ain't hope he don't come looking for me. Or if he do, I hope he want to interview. You know? Okay. Yeah, Dolly. Dolly 513 say YF and Lucci supposed to get out today too. So, you know, we lit in Atlanta about that. We definitely rock with Lucci. That's a hometown hero right there. So, all right, let's see. Do Wild Child got somewhere to live? He's coming down here homeless. Right. That's what I'm like, come down here and be homeless again? With or without prejudice, I don't know. You think they'll tell the truth with them having ties to Russia? Charles hasn't been known to be a liar. Like, Charles is one of the guys that his story has basically stayed very consistent the whole time. And he was the first person on my channel to talk about it, but he didn't name the organization. So he was actually the first person to talk about the Black Hammer House, but he just didn't name them. So I've never known Charles to be a liar, and so, he's the one that said about the ties to Russia. So, hey, I don't know. All right. Say Lucci is out. Okay. What's in my drink? So you missed it, Las Vegas, but it's beetroot, lemon, apples, and I put ginger and turmeric. Okay, so that's what we got going on. Love it. It is absolutely delicious. Okay, and I'm about to finish it up. It's so good. I'm telling y'all. Ridiculously good. Anyway, hometown hero is a bit much. Well, it depends on what generation you from. I was still outside when Lucci was popping, so shit. I was still kind of, in the environment, so to say. So shit, Lucci, man. Like, you say what you want. The folks that's about 35, if you like 30 to 36 type deal years old, man, you probably was rocking, like, he was going crazy to Lucci. Like, Lucci was like, what? Not the hometown hero. Man, where you from? Well, you must be from Gwinnett. What is you talking about? That boy might be from Gwinnett. That boy from Austell. Boy, you might be from Austell. All right, I came down here to get some chapstick, but I can't find it, so I just throw some coconut oil on there real quick. All right. Okay. All right, let me come on out on the balcony real quick. This is the one in the bedroom. All right. It's not really raining no more, so it's good. All right. Oh, all right, y'all. Let me tell y'all something, man. Believe it or not, these last 2 hours, y'all have really been very helpful for me, man, just to kind of keep my mind off of the fact that my dad just died. It's something that I'm going to have to process in layers, I'm sure. I've definitely cried. Y'all saw me crying earlier. But I don't know, man. I just, you say put the ingredients in my juice in the description? Okay, I'll make sure I put that in there. I mean, it's only 4 ingredients. It's beetroot, apples, lemons, and ginger. So it's only 4 ingredients. It is amazingly delicious. If you wanna like kind of throw a little bit more healthy stuff in there, you could throw some spinach in there as well. Now, here's the thing about juicing spinach and leafy greens and things like that, you have to have a presser like I have, or what they call a masticating juicer. You have to have that. If you have like the spinning type of juicer, then it's not gonna get a lot of juice. But if you got the type that presses it, yeah, you're gonna get a lot of juice out the leaves and all like that. So I was late in joining, sending the condolences. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, in case you're just now joining, guys, or you wasn't here earlier, my dad died this morning. Pretty much like 2 minutes after I dropped off Michaela, who's my oldest. Dropped her off. Like, me and my brother have been there for my mom, you know what I'm saying? But I've got the more flexible schedule. So, my brother doesn't get off till 4. So anytime it was like a morning time or afternoon type thing, I would be the one to get called, you know what I'm saying? And so, and my mom was really going through it. She was really going through it. So, and she's going through it now. She's been crying and she's very distraught. But she was also going through it just in having to just be his caretaker and everything else. And so, and then especially in this last week or so where things have just been drastic, and she's like been calling me just for any little thing. And I've had to kind of control like how I feel about it, because, I have to work, right? Like, this is, I don't get paid for free, you know what I'm saying? I have to, bring content. But, I had to be there for her, you know what I'm saying? And so I couldn't say like, well, Mom, this isn't important enough for you to call me. Like, I got stuff to do or whatever. I had to like just go and, just, it was anything. Like, if he wasn't drinking water, like if he refused to drink water, he refused to, I had to do that. And then, and so she, she's been going through it. So I'm just, I don't know. It's, I know that I'm gonna have to be there for her, because she's been with him since they were in their early 20s, and they've been married for 42 years. And I don't know if she knows a life without him. I don't know if she knows a life without him. You know what I'm saying? And so, it's like everything happens for a reason. Like, even the whole Tone and Ileana storyline dying down when it did, right? Like, it was kind of in God's timing, because that was right when I needed to really like be there, like heavy. Like I say, getting the calls pretty much daily, you know what I'm saying, to come there for one reason or another. Well, I would have felt under more pressure had I like had this hot storyline go. I'd have felt like, damn, I need to also get this storyline, but whatever. So, everything happened for a reason, man. Okay? Everything happens for a reason. So, it died down kind of at the perfect time that allowed me to not have to feel pressured when I got those phone calls to pull up on Mom and, do this or do that or whatever it is. And, that's more so the person I'm mainly worried about, because, again, she doesn't know life without him. And so I don't know. I'm you know how these things go. It's like one person passes and the other one passes from a broken heart. And so I would, be devastated if that happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be devastated. So, I don't want her to feel that way. Like I say, the good thing is that it's not a completely empty house. There's a young lady that lives there, who, has been there the whole time that all this stuff has been going on. So, that'll be someone that she can also just have just kind of physically there, But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, it's kind of new to me, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've never lost a nuclear member of my family. So just gonna have to take it day by day. One thing that I can tell y'all is that I definitely love to work, and the work that I do is not, necessarily something, I love what I do basically. So, um, despite me having this, this kind of, tragedy that I'm having to deal with, I'm still going to be bringing content, right? I'm still going to be being there to, make sure that, I'm tapping in with y'all and everything else. And, who knows? I might even just go live for like a whole week or something. I don't know. Just kind of just bring y'all in. Let y'all see what's going on. I really be wanting y'all to see the behind the scenes stuff, man. That's some of the stuff I be so mad that y'all can't see or you're not there with me. I be like, man, they would have loved to see this, but it's all good. You say, I don't know how you on here. Nah, man, like I'd rather be on here than just kind of sitting in my thoughts. Or like, just kind of like I'm obviously I'm about to go back over to mom's house. I came here to kind of reset myself. I was supposed to be getting something to eat, but I think I'm gonna get something on the street. You know what? I'm gonna go to Wiley's. Y'all wanna go to Wiley's with me? Go get a Cuban? Y'all wanna go get a Cuban from Wiley's? Y'all put a C in the chat if you wanna go with me to go get a Cuban from Wiley's. Put a C in the chat if you want to go to Wiley's with me and get a Cuban. All right. Now if I do this, y'all gotta have something to eat too now. Cause I ain't finna be sitting there big backing and y'all sitting there making me look like I'm the big back and I'm the only one eating. Okay. And obviously George, my boy George hit me with the $20, the $19.99 super chat, and he said, "Drinks on me." So of course I'm gonna have to get me a drink. All right. So that means that I don't want to be drinking by myself because that's kind of weird, right? It's not weird. Like I was at Crew last night drinking by myself, but the point is that y'all gotta have a drink with me. Okay. Y'all gotta have a drink with me. All right. All right. So before I do that, I am going to, scrolly real quick and just make sure I have that. All right. You need a meal to go with it. I tell you what. Yeah, that's why I say I'm gonna get me a Cuban. So the Cuban is the meal, right? And those Cubans are delicious. At that place I took those guys to, Polo and BG, those Cubans are absolutely delicious. Literally the best in the city. All right. The other thing I have coming up, guys. The other thing I have coming up is so I finally have found a wholesaler for my merch. So I was actually planning on going up there today, but seeing as how the day is gone, I might just go up there tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna be having I'm gonna probably start off with hoodies, t-shirts, and coffee mugs. Hoodies, t-shirts, and coffee mugs, okay? Say don't get the fries again, you wasted them. Look, don't judge me. I ate a couple of the fries, okay? I ain't gotta eat all the fries. See, that's how you end up with the big bag. Feeling like you gotta eat everything on your plate. Like we come from the old school where it's like you had to do that. But we ain't living in the old school no more. So you gotta know how to, you know what I'm saying? Okay, hold on. I got $4.99 super chat. Is it true Tone is trying to sue you? I went to their channel. I mean, I saw the video. I didn't sue. I don't recall them saying that they was gonna try to sue me. I don't know. So maybe it happened on like another channel or something that I'm just not aware of, and that's what people are talking about. But y'all tell me in the comments, like, is it was that on their video that they posted, or was that from somewhere else, like either in a comment or a video on some other platform? Okay. Put Chris famous expressions on a t-shirt. So y'all would rock with that? Y'all would rock with like a Chris t-shirt with him like, doing his eyebrows the way he be doing? You say it was in the comments. Okay. It was from another lady. Okay. Wait, Golden says it was on their video. I heard on another channel, on a video they posted, they said they have a lawyer. No, they definitely don't have a lawyer. I mean, they got the public defender, but public defender ain't gonna just work for free on just another case, and then they're, a defense lawyer, so they're not, gonna sue me or nothing like that. He said he had a lawyer in the video for defamation. Well, look, y'all know one thing about Tone. Y'all know. Y'all know, you know what I'm saying? Tone is known to tell an untruth or two or 8, okay? And so Tone will say stuff and it'll be a whole lot, okay? They just talking ish. They ain't got no lawyer. Right now, they need to worry about housing. They need to make sure that their case manager is going to be able to get the housing. Okay, so you say you want an ASI hoodie? Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay, yeah. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably just gonna get like maybe 50 of them to start with, right? 50 of them to start with, and just see how those go, right? And then just kind of go from there. But yeah, that's yeah. Tone. Yeah, that stuff is that stuff with Tone and them is. Listen. Oh, whoops. Hold on. I want y'all to see that part of me. But the whole thing with Tone and them, listen, I could have kept the storyline going, honestly. I could have, pulled up on them, made them an offer that they couldn't refuse, and done all that. And it still would have made sense financially for me, okay? So it's like, I could have done that. And to be honest with you, okay, so since I got y'all here, I'll ask y'all this, right? So Ileana's mom reached out to me after the interview and everything else. And I guess she's trying to like move and do something else or whatever. So she asked me what my opinion of it was, as far as, would like the audience, like kind of be there to maybe try to help her move or do this or do that. Okay. I don't know, right? I told her I'd think about it or whatever and whatever. But since I got you on live, what y'all think about that? You say them lips? Ooh wee. Boy got them lips. Got them lips. All right. But yeah, what y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? Like, ultimately, and this is, like I say, I don't think she was being like disingenuous as far as initially reaching out to me, because she didn't really reach out to me. She commented on several of the videos, and I responded to her comment saying, reach out to me in the email. And so that's when she reached out to me. Okay. But yeah, I mean, okay. So everybody's like, no, I get it. I will say this though. In getting Ileana out, I think it was only like 8 people that donated, that totaled up to like $600. So it doesn't take a whole lot of people. So even if like 95% of the people feel like no, if 5% that feel like yes, if they're willing to, put in a decent amount, then it could still work out for her. But I mean, I don't know. Ileana's mom seems fine to me. She doesn't seem like necessarily. Like, I saw the charge that she had. I think somebody had posted in, I forget what channel I was on, but somebody had her charge up there or whatever. And, it was basically amounts to like disorderly conduct. Okay, so I don't think it's like anything close to like, assault or anything like that. But what do y'all think about that? And do you think that, because obviously y'all was getting on me and, saying like, oh yeah, Marcus is going to smash and this and that and the third, which that's more so like a joke on me and my past and my history. But I could see where if you don't know about the my history and my past, whatever, then, and you're just you're the subject of what they're talking about, and they're saying that Marcus is going to smash, you'd be like, well, no, like that's not even the vibe we was on. So I I could see where, you know, she may have felt like, well, you know, whatever, this, that, and third. But what do y'all think about her coming down here? Right. And of course, again, without me, okay, doing anything like that. All right. So, but what do y'all think about that? Right. Let me see if I can get y'all's comments. All right. Let her defend herself. Remember you talking about Ileana's mom. Somebody said, no. Say she's definitely clout chasing. Somebody said, let's match. Man, match it up. What you talking about? Match it up. Listen, look, I'm dealing with whatever I'm dealing with. We're going to rock it and roll it. You feel me? All right. Don't play yourself. No, Marcus. Next, they're a damn mess. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Y'all got to remember, right? I'm, you know, of course, I'm here to bring you, you know, great stories, raw, real reality when it comes to what's going on out here. But the stuff also has to be entertaining. There has to be an element of entertainment to it. And so, you know, I be hearing y'all with the no stuff, but like I say, y'all was really, really tuned into the storyline. And so you mean to tell me that if you saw Ileana's mom, like a live picture of her on a thumbnail, and that came across your feed, that you wouldn't click on it fast? Tell me you would or you wouldn't. Say, put a 1 in the chat if you can admit that you would click on that thing super fast. Or put a 2 in the chat if you feel like, nah, yeah. Come on now. Come on now. Put the 1s in the chat. All right, stop playing with me. All right, stop playing with me, okay? So I already know y'all like, no, no, no. And then when the video drop, y'all be, oh, I gotta click, click, click. Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. Oh, yeah, that's for real, man. Say, I might break my screen. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Yeah, you know, listen, man. Listen. A good storyline is a good storyline, man. I don't take things personally. And ultimately, I love this because it's like we get to watch things unfold in real time. And that's just like, I don't know, it's just the best. It's the best. And it's not like we're cheering on bad things happening to people and stuff like that, but it's awesome to be able to see things or be able to be a part of things as it unfolds. And obviously, that's what y'all liked about that whole storyline. It's like we was basically there for every step of the unfolding. And so, you know, that's a good thing. That's lit. Like, that's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see. We'll see. Like I say, I needed to let it die down for the meanwhile anyway. I did shoot them the text earlier. I haven't heard nothing back. So, but you know how that stuff goes. They might not even have those phones, or those phones might not even be on. Okay? Matter of fact, if y'all want to, I'll do this. Let me see. All right, so I got this charger with me. I'm gonna bring that. Let me put this. Let me bring this with me. I will actually call that number. So let me see. I think I left my phone upstairs. Do I want to change shoes? Nah, we good. We keep this. Keep this on. Keep this on. Keep this on. All right. See my girls' room? They keep their room fairly neat. Fairly neat. I be having to get on them sometimes. You know what I'm saying? About little stuff to be on the floor, like those socks. Those damn socks off the floor. All right? But they keep their stuff neat enough. Okay. All right. Yeah, walk up these stairs. Now, see, the good thing is I got these stairs that I be having to walk up as far as I'm in the house. I got stairs that I got to walk up out the house. So we get some exercise. You know what I'm saying? I still ain't got my patio set. If anybody want to donate some patio furniture that's fly, all right? If y'all want to donate some patio furniture for my birthday in June, okay? Now, I'm going to need it before June because, it was like almost 70 degrees just the other day here in Atlanta. So the weather be shifting. All right, let me see. I said I was gonna call Tone. Let me try to do this real quick. Let's see. No, that's not the number. No doubt, man. Oh, look at that, man. Shout out to Vibes Queen, man. Shout out to Vibes Queen. She just sent me a message just giving me her condolences. So shout out to you, Vibes Queen. I definitely appreciate it. I know you've always been, we've had our back and forth, but you was always a long-standing supporter. So it's all love. Look at Dave. Dave sent me all these glasses, man. Look, I'm gonna get these glasses, and then I'm gonna plug his stuff so y'all can get them too, because they are a lot cheaper than the quote unquote real ones. But shit, you can't tell the difference, man. These things look lit. So Dave, tap in with your boy. All right, let me find Tone's number. Let's see which one of these numbers. And I'm gonna call Keisha in a second, because she has not responded. Okay, here it goes. Okay, let's see this number. All right, let's call it. All right, there it goes. All right, let's call it. Let's see if he picks up. Well, the phone's not off because it's ringing, so that means that the phone's not off. Let's see if he picks up. Antonio Robinson. Oh, it didn't do the thing? Oh, normally it does the voicemail thing. I wonder why I didn't do it. All right, let's see. Shoes on the couch. Listen, man, this is my couch. All right. I paid for this couch, okay? So it is what it is. We'll clean the couch, all right? All right, let me make this call real quick, and then I'll get up out of here. Go get my Cuban. Okay.
Hello.
Hey.
I'll be with you in a moment. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all give me a what? Leave a line real quick. I need this.
I'm good. I'm just making sure everything's all right. I got your text.
Yeah, I need some help. If you can help me, if possible. Don't mean to come at you like that, because I'm pretty sure.
It's definitely one of those kind of days, to be honest with you. Dad died today.
Are you? What? You said today?
Just this morning.
I am so sorry to hear that, Mr. Marcus.
It's all love. It's all love.
My condolences. I don't even want to ask for anything. Never mind.
No. Listen, trust.
No.
It's okay. It's okay. Like I'm gonna be fine. But as far as your stuff
I
goes,
want to cry because it's like my heart is hurting for you and your mom. I know most definitely for your mom. Like, how's your mom doing?
I know. I was about to say she was going through it.
God.
She was having to, she's crying and doing all that stuff, and she was just like when they announced that he was dead, she just lost it. She lost it, and so. But go ahead.
Did they let you know? Did he you can see it? I know he's been going to the hospital.
Yeah, I mean it's been a process that has taken about a month or so, to where we in my head I kind of knew like he's dying. He's dying. He wasn't getting better. It was only getting worse. It got to the point where he couldn't talk, and the only sounds that was coming out was just these like kind of grunt type of sounds. And you know, he couldn't walk, he couldn't do anything. So it was all bad. It was all bad, and so even as you know, late as yesterday, he had like tried to get up when nobody was around and fell, and then mom found him on the floor, and it was just a lot. So he passed this morning, and you know, I'm sure mom would love to see you. Okay, so you know, we'll see if we can get you over there to give her a big hug and stuff like that. So
Yeah. I'm so sorry about that. I'm thankful and grateful that I got a chance to, be here. He was a smooth cat when I met him and everything. I know when I had dropped the plate, he was like, "Oh, it's in trouble now." I was like, "We ain't gonna be on good terms, so yeah, Mr. Arcia."
Yep. Yeah, man. So, but
He most definitely was one of a kind. So.
yeah, he was a unique character. I don't think I don't think anybody else in the world is named Artsil. It's such a unique name, Artsil. Like, what the hell? Like, so anyway, but yeah, Keisha, listen, whatever you got going on.
You're hiding there, you're sticking it out, because I know your dad was like your one of your number one fans. I mean,
Yeah, that
he
was
was like your biggest idol type deal. Like,
it's my hero. That's my guy.
And you being strong, but you have to be strong right now for like your brother and your mom and stuff. So,
Correct.
And the kids.
Correct. So, yep. I'm having to make sure that I kind of, be the rock, because all the funeral stuff and all that stuff is gonna pretty much go through me, and we just, we're gonna put one foot in front of the other and get through it,
Yeah.
But listen, whatever you got going on, I guess, because I'm on live right now. So
wow.
Yeah, I'm on.
So you saying my name online?
Well, I'm not saying your whole name. I'm not saying your whole name. So I'm keeping I'm keeping some mystery to it, okay?
Always up to something. It's a whole lot of stuff going on, and you still.
Well, this is kind of one of my coping mechanisms.
Okay, then.
Is me talking to my people and
therapy.
Staying distracted, receiving condolences from people, and just kind of, I went and actually bailed out a young lady that we're going to end up interviewing in probably a few hours. So, just kind of trying to just keep myself busy, but I'm about to actually head back over to mom's house right now.
Oh, for real? Okay, give her a hug and kisses for me.
I definitely will. I definitely will. All right, I definitely will. All right, and so whatever it is that you got going on, that we'll talk about that. I'll call you a little bit later, okay?
Yeah, it's just my light song, and they stole my food stamps this month, so it's just like that. But other than that,
Well, how much is the light bill?
the minimum is like $266.
That sounds like a few months worth.
I'm trying to pay, and then with the snow, it's been Christmas, it's been New Year's. So.
I get it, but what happened? What happened to the dude? Is y'all still rocking, or what's up with that?
You said what?
Oh boy, is that like y'all not rocking no more? Y'all not like that no more?
How many times have?
Okay, I know things go back and forth, so I ain't know. But all right, well look, it's no worries.
Help if I can get a loan, if anything.
Marcus Loan Services. Marcus Standard and Loan. Yeah, I know you got them taxes coming soon. I said I know you got them taxes coming soon. You about to be rich. You about to be rich. I ain't got to worry about that. I know I'm gonna get my money back.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be asking nobody for anything for a little minute.
Okay, well that's a good thing. Well, I got you. We'll talk about it. All right.
Okay, well I'm glad you're in good spirits, but yeah, give your mom a big hug for me and let her know everything's gonna be okay. I don't want to be too much in the mix right now. I was gonna text her, but I didn't want I didn't want you to be having a baby without everywhere. I want her to be able to, take her emotions.
It's all good. I mean, she would probably like She would probably enjoy to get a text from you, so it's all good.
Okay, then.
All right,
So sorry about that. My condolences.
it's all good. It's all good. All right. We talk later. I'm gonna give you, yeah, I'm gonna give you a call a little bit. I'm gonna give
I
you.
can't hear you. I'm sorry.
I say I'm gonna give you a call in a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
No doubt.
Okay.
All right. Bye. All right. True, true, true. What y'all in here talking about? Let's see. What y'all in here talking about? Okay, we got memberships going. Okay, my bad, y'all. All right, so okay, my bad, y'all. All right, so she's actually working, y'all. So she's working. I ain't gonna tell y'all where she works at, but she works. She's actually held down that job for going on about 2 years now. So like I say, she was an OG interviewee, but she has since, she's got her own place. She does her own thing. She works. But I'll be honest with y'all, man. Like, listen, guys, it's tough out here. It's rough out here, man. Like, bills are up, everything's up, groceries up, everything is up. Okay, and so I was in my 20s before, and when I was in my 20s, there were times where I, just messed up the money, or like I just found myself not being able to make ends meet all the way, not being able to pay this bill, that bill, or whatever. And guess who I would have, if I needed, like, I remember one time specifically, me and Treese was in our, first apartment. We were still a young couple, and we had just had Michaela. And somehow, some way, I remember what happened. I remember exactly what happened. I didn't get paid from the insurance company that I was doing work for. I didn't get paid. And I didn't have any money in savings for the most part. So our lights got cut off. Okay, we owed Georgia Power like, I think, $400 and change. And guess who was there for me to give me the money? Oh, you can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Can you hear me? Okay, you can hear me now. Okay. You can hear me now. Okay, my bad. You can hear me now, right? Okay, so what I was just saying was, when I was in my 20s, when we had first had Michaela, and we was in our first apartment, me and Treese, and we had just had a new baby, I was supposed to get paid from like an insurance company or something that I was doing work for, and I didn't get paid. And we didn't have any savings. Like, I wasn't good with money then. And so, we had this like $400 Georgia Power bill, and it was $400 and change actually. And our lights had got cut off. And guess who gave me the money to pay the bill? And some of y'all are saying it in here, and I know some of y'all still saying you can't hear, but I'm imagining those are old. I'm imagining those are old, right? Y'all can hear me now, right? You can hear me now? Okay, so if you can't hear me, leave out the chat and come back in. Okay, so it looks like a good bit of y'all can hear me. If you can't hear me, then leave out the chat and come back in, okay? But yeah, it was my dad. Okay? It was my dad, okay? And so, why would I not, right? Why would I not? Like, you just gotta, like, I don't know. I've got mercy for people, especially when I've been in similar situations. Like, I'm humble, okay? I've been in all the different situations. And so, I don't know, like, listen, Keisha is really cool. And, she was humble enough to pick up the phone and call me, which she's the type that wouldn't want to do that. Okay, she's the type that would not want to call and ask for something. So for her to do that means that you know, she's really in a bind and she needs it. And she's got a 3-year-old son who's about to be 4, who's autistic. Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to be there for each other, guys. All right. We got to be there for each other. So I'm gonna be there for her in, you know, time when she needs me, because somebody was there for me in the time when I need it. So I'm not gonna like, that would be not only hypocritical, but it would be me creating very bad karma for me to receive help when I need it from people when I'm in my 20s, but then when other people in their 20s and they might not have the dad that I had, they might not have the mom that I had, you know what I'm saying, the support, the backbone that I have, they might not have that. And so, yeah, like, hey, it's cool. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So, look at all my big sisters in here discussing who it was. Y'all are nosy, okay? We're not doing that no more, okay? Y'all know I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all on this live, but y'all are nosy, all right? Anyway, type in Ileana and Tone in the channel. Oh, y'all talking about Ileana and Tone's channel? Yeah. Listen, I've been told to make a channel. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I've said it on camera. So I've always encouraged them to kind of do their own thing, because I know that a rising tide lifts all boats. So if they do their own thing and it pops off and it becomes fire and all this stuff, that's only going to add to my platform in one way or another, right? Even if I can just point and be like, well, look, they was interviewing, now they popping, you know what I'm saying? Then people be like, oh, I want to do that too. So I tell you, one of the people that I'm considering kind of following and really kind of diving deep on their storyline is Polo. So, you know, hopefully y'all have seen his interviews or whatever, but Polo is the tall guy with the crazy laugh or whatever, with the silver teeth, or whatever. But there's a storyline brewing with Polo. Okay, so you know, Polo had the one girl, he had Gabrielle at first, and that was who we met at first, before we even met him. And then we met him, and he was a character. So it's like, all right, well, you know, I'm gonna tap in with him whenever I see him or whatnot. But then, as soon as I started posting his interviews, okay, hold on. Unique Image 2015 with the $5 super chat. I appreciate that. Following Auntie Shinna with the love. Let's help Marcus lay dad to rest. I appreciate that, y'all. I appreciate it, man. I do, man. I do. I really, really do, guys. I really, really do. Yeah, anyway. Messed up my whole train of thought, man. Y'all are here for me. I appreciate that so much. I do. But all right, what was I saying? Oh, Polo. So of course, you know, then you saw he got this new girlfriend. Okay, now in the meantime, ever since the first video that I posted of Polo, and she may be watching right now, there's a viewer in North Carolina that has been texting me ever since I posted him. And she apparently, and I'm gonna, you know, y'all are gonna get all this stuff. You're gonna get it all, okay? I'm gonna make a video out of it, okay? But I gotta get Polo to tell the truth, because he was bullshitting when I talked to him yesterday, so I ain't gonna post that. I might post on the B-side, we'll see. It's like a throwaway interview. But long story short, we talk about this viewer because this viewer apparently is in love with Polo. No, I know what you're thinking. No, they're saying that they are really in love with him, that they have looked this man up. They know his government name. They feel like they will be able to handle him and control him or whatnot. This lady is, Polo is 43. This lady is 48. And you ready for this? You ready? Just type in B-side. Type in Atlanta Street Interviews B-side. It should come up. Okay? All right. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for it? And she's married. Yes. She is married, okay? She is married. She's married to a 60-year-old man whom she has apparently no attraction to, and she wants Polo to crack her back. She want to get it cracked, okay? And and so apparently the husband is cool with her getting her back cracked by other guys. So yeah, that's like now here's the thing. She specifically said that she does not want to be on camera, but she said that she will pull up to Atlanta, and she says she will pull up to 5 Points and she will look for Polo. And she say, how hard is it gonna be to find a 6'6" homeless guy? I kind of agree. So, and she say that she not gonna call me, she not gonna text me, she not gonna let me know. She just gonna pull up. She gonna go. Like he was hesitant to do the interview yesterday because he knows that his new girl Sosa, whom by the way, the day after we did the interview, Sosa called me and was like, we broke up. Like the next day. Okay, so apparently they had gotten back together since then, because I just saw him yesterday. And yeah, so that's what's going on. So what do y'all think about that storyline? What do y'all think about that? Well, I don't know. We're gonna see. How you get some random dude's government name unless you the police? Listen, she ain't the first, and she probably won't be the last viewer that has, you know, ran down a guy on my channel. Like, this has been going on since the beginning of the channel, guys. We talked about, or we mentioned Ricky earlier, right? Or somebody said Wonder Boy. So Rick, aka Wonder Boy, Rick, was, you know, he was popular on my channel in its inception when it was still a fairly new channel and everything else. And Rick is a character. But he got locked up kind of right when Josias was popping. That's when Rick got locked up, okay? So, and, you know, he beat his case, but because he was on probation, because he was charged with whatever it was he was charged with, they're holding him because of probation. Isn't that messed up? Like, he beat the case. He got charged with something. He was on probation, okay? He got charged with something. He beat the charge. But because he got charged with it, probation is holding him in jail anyway. That's what's going on with Rick. So that's Ricky Smith, aka Wonder Boy Rick. And so what was I saying? Oh, Rick was like one of the first guys that the ladies was like coming after him heavy. Like Rick was, and you know, it's always the same type. Like they love these guys that all these guys have very similar things in common. They're all fairly tall guys. They're all like kind of guys that, you know, are down on their luck or whatever. Have some degree of what women would consider handsomeness and things like that. And maybe have said something on the video about their ability to clap cheeks and really crack backs. And I've had several interviewees. Y'all of course know about Monquel. Now Monquel, by the way, has been hitting me up over the past few days because he's been wanting to get up, and he's got like some people with him or whatever. They want to do interviews, so y'all might be seeing Monquel soon too. I just been busy and we haven't been able to link up. But yeah, like even Monquel, like that lady, and Monquel didn't even say nothing about his ability to really crack backs or nothing. That lady just assumed, the lady down in Moultrie, Georgia or whatever, basically just assumed that because he was 30 years old and down on his luck and, you know, a solidly built guy, that he was going to be able to crack her back. And when he wasn't, she kicked him out. Like, she kicked him out, okay? So some of y'all ladies be thinking like, oh man, I'm going to get this guy. And, you know, y'all know what they say. Like, if you really want to get that good nut, you get you a homeless guy. You get you a guy that work at fast food or something like that. Because they got the best. That's what they be saying. All right? Like I tell ladies sometimes, I joke around, be like, look, I got that fast food dick. All right, like I got that out working fast food. I'm trying to get some housing. Look, what y'all saying in the chat? Because I'm just rambling. Let me see. Oh, you'll be surprised, Shanta. Says, that don't even sound right. Who looks for a homeless man to have sex with? Listen, this has been happening since the inception of my channel. Rick was the first one. The guy from Chicago, there was a guy from Chicago, and he was like, yeah, because, you know, like he had like this kind of heavy accent. He was like, yeah, because, you know, like when I stroke them, I make them comes. I make them comes. And when they comes, then they be talking in tongues and they comes. He didn't say come. He would say like, I be making them comes. And so the ladies was like all over him. Like he had so many receipts of ladies texting him, trying to send him a ticket to come to wherever they was at. So yeah, like it definitely be going down. Okay, hold on with the $10 super chat. Jennifer Hardy, I appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you. All right. You said they live in Fountain, Atlanta. Listen, these people ain't in Atlanta though, Nene. They're not in Atlanta. These are all out of town women. Okay, these are all out of town women. Y'all getting it wrong. These women were not in Atlanta. These women were from out of town. They were willing to send bus tickets, plane tickets, or whatever else to get these guys to their house. Rick went to, I think, 3 different ladies' houses. Rick went to 3 different ladies' houses. The guy from Chicago, he must have ended up going somewhere because after a while, I never saw him again. I just assumed that like either he, you know, got better or, you know what I'm saying, one of these ladies took him in and he was able to make them comes. He was able to make them comes. Oh, man. Who else? We said Monquel. It's at least one other guy that like had a bunch of ladies coming after him, but I'm sure it's more that just didn't really tell me or whatever. Like I didn't see them again or whatever. So yeah, that's it's like, yes, I got a homeless escort service. I could have, man. I could have created an app and everything. You know what I'm saying? They would have been tapping in, I promise you. All right. Okay. All right, let me chill out. All right, so we're here at Wiley and Rum. All right. So well, y'all can't see that sign. Let me turn this up. Turn this on. Y'all see Wiley and Rum, all right? So we're gonna run in here, order this Cuban. I'm gonna get me a drink. All right, now look, now who's gonna drink with me? Let me turn this on. Who's gonna drink with me? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Put a 1 in the chat if you're gonna at least have a drinky drink with Marcus. All right. My dad passed away. I'd appreciate it if somebody had a drink with me. Okay. So let's see. All right, we got it. I see 2 ones for sure. All right, I see some more ones. All right, cool. All right. Somebody's gonna have a drink with me. Say I'm already drinking. Mimi said I'm already drinking. Say we want Tone and Ileana back. We gonna see. Like it ain't. Listen, I ain't tripping one way or another. All right, like, cause the way that my stuff works. Hey, get some stuff from the bar. So the way that my karma and the way that my spirit is set up, and I learned this a while ago. I'm gonna win. Like, as long as I do things a certain way, I'm gonna win. What's going on, brother?
You got it in?
Yes, I'm gonna have me a Cuban.
Okay.
And I'll take fries with that. And let me see the drink specials menu.
All right. It's gonna be a Moscow Mule today.
Moscow Mule?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, sir.
Take one of those.
Mule it up. Mule it up. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick.
All right.
Cool beans. All right, now should I take y'all in the bathroom? Because y'all was tripping last time. All right. Now put a put a P in the chat if I should take y'all with me into the bathroom, or should I just leave the phone out on the table? Put a P in the chat. P in the chat if go to the bathroom, or no, just leave the phone on the table. Say no. Somebody's talking about P. Y'all are disgusting. Why do y'all want to go in there with me? Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. Okay, say put the phone in the pocket. All right, let me see. Make sure ain't nobody in here. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the phone right out here. Okay, I spent in a nightclub like around some Jamaican rude boys, like real drug dealers, like real Jamaican drug dealers, because they were the promoters. You know, so you got like the club owner, then you got the promoter. The club owner owns the facility, and the promoter is the one that brings the artists and brings the party, basically. And so, you know, the promoters are like the guys that they normally can touch the streets, you know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, so my dad, you know, he was a nightclub owner. It was a Caribbean nightclub. And, yeah, man, like, that's like, I learned how to play pool early, you know what I'm saying? I used to be sitting around with this, I ain't gonna say the guy's name, man, but be sitting around with this guy, man, this Jamaican guy. And like I say, these was real Rastas, you know what I'm saying? Real rude boys, you know? Like, for real, like. And so, you know, they used to be just, you know, teaching me this and that and the third. And some of the lessons I didn't even get until I was older. And they was always like smelling like weed and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know? That's why I say, like, you can't really, it's hard to understand me because I have such a mixed bag growing up. Because at the same time that I was in the nightclub a lot, I was in the church a lot, right? Because mom was in the church. Go get my phone. Let me go get my other phone. I don't know why I left my other phone. I'll be right back, man. All right. Yep. All right. Let me see what she was calling about, cause y'all know one thing about it, man. We did spend 14 years together, and she, you know, is essentially a part of my family, because you know we have kids together, and you know we just spent like every Sunday at my parents' house. So we always did Sunday dinner. You know, up until maybe like a year or so before we broke up. So once things started to get dicey, then you know, we stopped doing Sunday dinner as often as we used to. But you know, my parents are essentially, you know, an extension of her parents to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I say, my dad was there for us. You know, not just me. He was there for us. And so, all right, this her calling. Hey, I saw you calling. I just had to get my phone out the
I know.
out the truck.
You might want to go pick up Michaela. Coco texted him.
Coco texted her?
Yeah, I just happened to get to Mackenzie school, like probably right at the same time. You might want to pick her up.
I get it, but she has tryouts today.
That has nothing to do with that's after school. You might want to go get her right now.
They're probably not gonna have it today anyway because it's raining.
Possibly. Kansas coming down the whole front.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm picking up some food right now, but I guess I'll get her after I get the food.
Okay. I'm bringing Kens to you.
Okay. Can you bringing her? You're bringing Kens to me?
You said what? Yeah,
Okay, to my house. Okay. So can you see if Michaela calls you, because she should be getting out of school right about now. And if she calls you and asks, okay, so if she calls you and asks if she needs to get on the bus, like they can't use their phone during school. So when she gets out of school in 20 minutes, she's gonna see that text. So I just want to make sure I'm there. Yeah. So that's why I just got the call from the mother of my kids. Like, hey, I'm gonna go get Kens, you go get Mookie, and we'll make it happen.
Pretty sure that Tito's just want to check it.
Hey, man, why not, man? Why not? Guys, he gave me a shot, man. RP to my dad. I love you, Dad.
Sorry about that again. I hope everything goes well, okay?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. We'll take a bite. All right. Hey, can I get one of Try your X-rays. This sauce is so good. This sauce is like the key. He got him, brother. He got him. Yeah, he was already making them. Appreciate it, man. Man, that sauce is so good. All right, y'all. Y'all just coming. Y'all just rolling with me today, huh? Hey, man, we rolling. This is real life. Oh, listen, I appreciate it, man, but I don't want too many because yeah, because it got a lot of sodium. But I just want enough for the 2 slices I got. All right. All right. Yeah. No, I get it. You know, my dad was my guy, man. That was my hero. That was my guy. That was everything. So, like I say, it's more than likely gonna hit me in layers. So it's you know, it's not smack me in the face yet, but I'm sure it will at some point. And you know, I probably won't need to be necessarily on live or anything or in front of the camera when that moment like really happens. Like y'all have seen me crack a little bit, but I'm sure that I'm gonna have a really good cry at some point. And I already have. Like at least 2 or 3 times, to be honest with you. But a really good one, you know what I'm saying? So you know, I'm happy to keep my mind occupied with other things. I'm happy to help out people that need help, right? There's a young lady right now that would basically just be sitting in jail if it wasn't for me deciding, you know what, it's $100, like, and she's got family here and everything, and so that's what I'm gonna want to hear. Like, well, why is it your family? Like, why didn't they step up? You know what I'm saying? Like, why didn't they? It's $100. You know what I'm saying? And so I had asked her a little bit on the phone call that I did with her when she called me from the jail, but let me see if I can. All right, cool. Get out of my way. All right, this was perfect. Oh, I just beat traffic. Man, listen, I'm 5-star when it comes to driving. All right, but anyway, yeah, so, you know, like it's good to be able to do good things, man. We're gonna get this lady out. I don't know why her family wouldn't get her out, but it was $100, so we're gonna get her out. And we're gonna find out. All right. And you know, yeah, man. Yep. So it's one of those days, man. It's one of those days. It'll always be a Friday where it's like just a bunch of stuff going on, and y'all get to kind of see it in real time, you know. But yeah, we're gonna go and pick up Mookie Bear and be there at her school so that when she gets out, you know, and she sees that text, because Mookie is a big old crybaby too, and they love their pop. You know, they love their pop. So I'm gonna be there to hold my poobie, my Mookie Bear. Okay. I call all the girls my poobie, so they're all my poobie. It just depends on who I'm talking to at what point. All right. My boy Dave said I need to put the camera, take it off of my check engine light. So I'm gonna follow my boy's advice. All right. So let me plug my phone up too, because we're not gonna be on live if we don't keep a charge going. All right, y'all are riding with me, man. We're gonna go pick Mookie up, and we're gonna give her the unfortunate news. If she doesn't already see it by the time she gets her phone out, we're gonna give her the unfortunate news that her pop passed today. Like I say, so, you know, I pick up my girls in the morning, every morning, right? From their mom's house, and take them to essentially their bus stops. One of them is a shuttle, so it's like I'm taking her to another school. And then the other one is I'm basically taking her right up the street from the school because that's where the bus stop is. And so Mookie is the one that I have to, you know, ride with the longest. So she gets the majority of the, like, you know, the preaching, the sermons, the me going on my rants and talking about this and talking about that. She gets the majority of that. So, you know, we was just talking the other day, and I was telling her, man, your pop-pop's really, really bad. Like, and she had just seen him, like, I don't know, like maybe this past week or so. And, you know, they gave him a kiss and everything else. But, yeah, I was just saying, like, we need to go see Pop-Pop within, like, the next 2 days. And I just said that yesterday. And here we are. So it didn't even take 48 hours. And to be honest with you, even if they would have came to see him yesterday, they only would have seen him alive. He wasn't fully there even yesterday. Even yesterday, you could see in his eyes, they say the eyes are the windows to the soul. You could see in his eyes yesterday that he wasn't there. He was alive, but he wasn't there. He was not there. He was not there. And like I say, shout out to the mother of my kids. She, you know, stepped in and helped to pick him up off the floor yesterday when I couldn't be there. And my brother couldn't be there. My brother was at work and I was on the other side of town. Thank God that Tracy, you know, is a workout warrior. Shout out to KD for getting them deadlifts and them squats on deck and never skipping leg day, because she was able, as a woman, to pick my dad up. And, you know, dead weight is heavy. I don't care how many pounds you weigh. But my dad is, you know, maybe 160 right now, so maybe 150 because he's lost some weight, but still 150 pounds dead weight. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Y'all still got my drink. Now, listen, y'all. I'm not going to show y'all my drink on camera because some of y'all be trying to report my channel and stuff. And I don't want YouTube to be like, you was drinking and driving. Okay, so I'm not drinking and driving. All right, now I was drinking and I am now driving, but I'm not drinking and driving. I'm going to wait and drink this when I get, you know, to my destination and everything else. So not going to be doing no drinking and driving, all right? But I am just, I don't know, I'm just kind of like, I don't know, shell-shocked a little bit about how everything is gone. And just like I say, my dad, he was young. My dad's not old at all, guys. My dad is 67 years old. And that's if you go according to the, I think, birth certificate. The announcement of birth, he was only 66. So, you know, sometimes in the Caribbean islands, man, back in the 50s when he was born, the paperwork be a little bit messy sometimes. So he had one document that said he was born in 1957, and he had another document that said he was born in 1958. So on his driver's license, it said 1958. So that's what we'll go with. So according to that, he was 66 years old. So he was a young guy, man. He was a young guy. Would love to see a pic of my dad. My dad was a smooth guy, man. Smooth guy, handsome. He had what us black folks call the good hair, right? So, you know, him, my grandma, my auntie, my uncle didn't get it. My uncle got a grade of hair similar to mine, but all of them have that, like, quote unquote good hair. You know what I'm saying? That really fine braid of hair. My dad could basically just flat iron his hair with no perm, and it would look like how most of these ladies want their hair to look like. He had long hair and it was black. You know what I'm saying? Well, he would color it black. It started to turn gray, but still, like, it was, you know, pitch black, long hair. He used to wear his hair in a ponytail. So that's when he, like, you know, he was like this ponytail wearing, you know, older, kind of debonair looking guy, right? That's kind of how Dad was. And so, you know, like, I got, like, my hair waves up really easy, right? So, like, if I put a brush to my hair, it ain't gonna take long and it's gonna have a bunch of waves. Okay, Marion, hold on real quick. Marion hit me with the $49.99 super chat, which I'm super, super duper appreciative of. And she says, hold on real quick. Condolences to you and your family. I just went through the same thing with my mom. In September, we retired from the same job. I was with her every day for a month until she took her last breath. Cry when you needed to, and RIP to your hero. Marion is a long-time supporter of the channel and of the platform. I appreciate that so much, Marion. I do. And whether it was, you know, $49.99 or $4.99, which, you know, I'm super appreciative of it being $49.99. But no matter what it was, man, I appreciate it. I appreciate the kind words. I just appreciate the gesture. I do. I really do. And so, you know, like I say, like you said, cry when it's needed. I will. And I won't hold anything back. I'm going to let it out. I'm going to process this and try to do it in a healthy way and try to do it in a way that when I look back on it, I can feel proud about it. So, absolutely. All right. Yeah, he had a silk press real. No, like dead serious. Like when my dad would press his hair like a pimp type deal, it looked like how the ladies want their hair, like the bone straight, like that type of hair. That's what he had going on. Okay, who is this calling? All right. Ooh, all right. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Mr. Marcus?
This is
Shirley. This is Shirley calling from Levitt.
Hey, what's going on, Shirley?
Hey, okay, so we have your dad in our care now. And I'm reaching back out to you to see if you want to talk to your mom and y'all set an appointment to come in Monday to start your arrangement.
Okay, absolutely. I'll talk to her, and we will definitely set an appointment for Monday. What times are available?
Now, I have a 9:30 or a 2:30 Monday.
Okay, let's do 2:30.
You want to do 2:30?
Yes.
Okay. Now, and I don't know, well, I'm pretty sure you do. Do you know what type of service y'all going to do? Will it be a traditional service where you have a public viewing and a burial?
I'm not sure about that right now. So we're going to talk about that and discuss that. I don't want to make any decisions without tapping in with Mom and Malcolm and my brother. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Right. And Rena asked that question because if it was going to be a traditional service, then we would need to get verbal permission to embalm. But I'll wait till you talk to your mom and everything and y'all discuss it.
I would assume that it's going to be a traditional service. So as far as the embalming process, well, I'll just talk to them first. So it won't be more than a few hours, but I'll talk to them first. Absolutely.
Yeah. And, and you can, because I'll be here tomorrow, you can call me and let me know because, see, I would need to get the last 4 digits of your mom's social security number and her date of birth. That's giving us verbal permission over the phone to embalm. So just talk to her and you can give me a call tomorrow, okay?
What hours are you going to be available tomorrow?
Okay, now I'll be here all day, but we don't do appointments on Saturday.
No, I get it, but go ahead. 8 o'clock to when?
I'll be till 5 o'clock tomorrow.
Okay, 8 to 5. Got you. I just wanted to make sure I knew what window I could call.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So, but I'm gonna lock you in for Monday at 2:30. Okay.
That'll work.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. I appreciate you, Shirley. All right. Bye.
Okay. Not a problem. Thank you. Bye.
All right. So that was the lady from the funeral home. Look, I love my crowd. The Booger Butt says, "See, stop cutting people off." Let me tell you something. I need those comments too. All right. Like, don't hold back just because I'm going through my stuff. Like, you know, I needed to be regular. You know what I'm saying? I needed to be regular in here. I don't, you know, I 1000% appreciate the condolences, but you know, if you got some shit to talk, you can talk it. Okay. Like, don't feel like, you know, you can't. Okay. You can still talk. You can still pop your shit in here. Okay. So thank you for that, Booger Butt. Okay. And yes, I do need to stop cutting people off. You're right about that. It's a trick to it because you don't want to just be cutting people off, but at the same time, sometimes you got to cut people off. Okay, like, you know, you got to keep the conversation moving. But you know, in that instance, it didn't necessarily work in my favor. So I agree. All right. Let's see. Okay, Marcus, how much will you earn in YouTube dollars for this live video? Well, unfortunately, I started this live video without turning the monetization on. So it ain't gonna be a whole lot, okay? Let me see if I could do it in the let me see if there's a settings. I don't think there's a settings thing where I could do it midstream. Yeah, I didn't. So when you go into your live stream on YouTube and you're not doing it from StreamYard, you're just doing it from the app, you have to go into your advanced settings to turn the monetization on. And I didn't do that. I just came live. I was leaving my mom's house and I just wanted to not be in my own thoughts, to be honest with you. So I didn't turn the monetization on for this stream. But if I would have turned it on, and you know, what do we got, about 700 and so change? It is, you know, pretty much averaging like about 800 or so concurrent viewers. So when I end it, it'll probably be somewhere around 20 or so thousand viewers, maybe 30,000 viewers. From a video like that, I probably earn about 300, 400 bucks, maybe 200. It all depends. 200 to 400 bucks, something like that. Okay. With some determining factors that, you know, I'm not going to bore y'all with the details. Okay. Golden says, Golden with the $10 super chat. I'm going to have to turn around and get in this line. Okay. All right. What the hell? Okay. This sucks. All right. I'm just going to do it right here. Hope there's no police around. All right. Because we be breaking the law. All right. So, okay. Because this is a hell of a line. Got to wait in this line? Let me see this. This don't make no sense. All right. Let me call Mookie. I'm going to call Mookie. All right. Golden with the $10 super chat says, do not purchase a casket through the funeral home. You can go direct for cheaper or Costco. Okay. Because we know one thing, that, you know, these funeral homes take advantage of the fact that you're distraught. Your emotions are all over the place. And so you just make whatever decision to make to kind of get it off of your plate. And so, you know, that's great advice, Golden. Thank you for that. All right. Thank you for that. Jamaica? What are you talking about, Jamaica? When are you coming to Jamaica? I was just in Jamaica in October. When will I be back? Maybe sometime next year. It depends. It depends. We're going to see who wants to go with me. Who wants to go with me to Jamaica? Who wants to go with me to Jamaica? Put a J in the chat if you want a free trip to Jamaica with Marcus. Put a J in the chat. Okay. Now, you do know what we're going to be doing in Jamaica, right? You do know what we're going to be doing, right? I just want to make sure. We're going to be turning up and having a good time. And I am going to tear that cooter cat up. I'm going to tear it up. Okay? I just want to make sure that we're clear on that. Okay, let me call Mookie because it looks like some students are coming out. All right, let me call my baby. See if she picks up first and foremost.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Okay.
The person you're trying to reach is not available at the time.
Okay, so her phone might be dead, which means that she's not going to get the call or the text, which means that I just need to wait for her at the house. She's not going to get home till like 4 or something. Let me see. Ain't nothing to read. Oh, that's not the alcohol talking. That is not the alcohol talking. That's the alcohol putting the emphasis on it. But that's me talking. All right? That's me talking. JoJo Badass say, oh, hell no, I'll pass. She put her phone on Do Not Disturb. Maybe. Let's see. Call her again. Oh, see, it's ringing now. So she may have just gotten it out and like turned it on or whatever. Who knows? Like she might turn it off when she gets her phone or whatever. She might like turn it off or whatnot.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Right.
At the tone.
Let me see. So she has a new bus. So I know what her old bus number was, but apparently there's a new bus. And so I don't know the new bus number. I know that it literally drops her off right in front of where I live, but I don't know what the actual bus number is. Now that kid rides her old bus. I recognize that guy from her old bus or whatever. All right, let me see. Let me see if I can get her to pick up. Let me see if I see my little short little lady. She a little shorty. My little poo is 4'10", okay? She is 4 feet 10 inches.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is...
All right. Text her. All right, let me text her real quick. Let me text her. Hold on. School guards or something else, boy. That dude waving his arm like he about to break his arm. All right, let me park in this parking lot. That's what I'll do. I'll park in this parking lot. Even though it's reserved for staff and events only, I'm going to be staff today. Okay? All right, let's see. Now, she also has soccer tryouts today, so she may not even be coming to the bus. All right, let's see. Let me just try to call her one more time. So your daughter's 4'11", so yeah. So you know about the little shorties, right? Yeah, man. Gotta get her married off to some guy when she gets, you know, probably her early to mid 20s, you know. Okay, Kodak Black with $1.99 super
Your
chat.
call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Says, we love you, Marcus. Praying for you and your fam. Man, I appreciate that, Kodak Black supporters. And, you know, we just emailed back and forth a few days ago, so I appreciate you for sure. Definitely appreciate you. Hey, Daddy. Let you know. Oh, no. That's from Wednesday. Okay. All right. When you call, it goes to voicemail. Call right back. Say taller than me. Y'all are funny. See, I need that. All right, I need that. Okay, please keep it coming. Kimberly Vaughn says she's taller than you. Oh goodness, y'all are funny, man. Y'all something else, boy. That's type of energy you need though when you're going through stuff like this, you know. You get it from her father. You probably shorter than her. I tell you what, I ain't that short, guys. I ain't that short, but she do get it from her daddy. Okay. Go inside after school. How short am I? I'm 5'5". I be claiming 5'6", but I'm really 5'5". You know what I'm saying? I'm 5'5". All right. I'm blessed enough to have family that care no matter the situation. Man, listen. I'm gonna tell y'all. Let me find out Marcus 5'2". Somebody said I was 5'2" on something or whatever. I think it was may have been a comment on Instagram or something. Like, I ain't 5'2". You know what they say about short guys? Yeah. If you know, you know. I'm just gonna keep it like that. It's gonna keep it like that. We're not gonna go X-rated today. Okay? H-Town Gal says, I'm taller than you. Ha ha. Hey, listen, man. I deal with a lot of women that are taller than me. So
Your call has been forwarded.
It's not nothing new. I chop trees all the time. Okay. I chop trees all the time. Thank you, Marcus and Queen, for your sweet words. Much love, both of y'all. Appreciate your communication, Marcus. Always great to hear from you, bro. Appreciate it, Kodak Black supporter. You pushing the 5'5". Let me tell you something, man. I'm pushing that 5'5". You feel me? I'm representing for the short kings, okay? If it's an iPhone that will interfere, call will go through. Yeah, she's got iPhone. She's got an iPhone for sure. My kids are like half bougie. They're like, okay, no trials today. Okay, so why didn't you pick up the damn phone? How you text me and you ain't picking up the phone? That type of stuff Mookie be on. Like, I done called you.
Hello?
Little girl,
What'd you say?
you didn't see me calling you?
No.
I'm gonna get you. Where you
Where'd
at?
you call me?
Where
On
you
the
at?
bus?
On which
On the
number?
bus.
What's the number of your bus?
729. Oh, are you here?
Yes, I'm watching you pull off.
Oh,
Oh, you're
God.
riding right by me. Are there like 5 people on your bus?
There's, I mean, there's not a lot.
Like, there was
You
nobody
think I
on
can
there.
get her to stop?
Huh?
You think I can get her to stop?
No, probably not. How long is it gonna take till you get to the house?
Probably like maybe like just a few more minutes. Cause what time is it?
It's like 7:40. I mean 1:40. I mean 3:40. You know what I mean?
3:40.
3:40.
I'll probably be there in like maybe less than 10 minutes.
All right. Well, I'll be at the house waiting for you.
Okay, but yeah, no tryouts today. They picked back up on Monday.
Okay. So listen, Mookie Bear.
Yeah.
So, your pop-up, he died today.
He died? What? Did, I
We're-
guess Mackenzie's
we're
still
gonna-
in school.
Yeah, well, Mackenzie got the information. Mommy's picking her up. Coco texted both y'all, I think. And so Coco knows, you know, she's aware as well and stuff. When you get to the house, we'll go over to Nana's house and, you know, give her a hug and all that stuff, okay?
Oh, she's still over there?
At her house?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's still there.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
All right, I'll see you in a little bit, baby.
Okay, see you in a little bit.
All right, bye, baby.
Bye-bye.
Well, at least she doesn't have trials today, right? So she can kind of put that off until Monday. Midtown is super competitive when it comes to their soccer team. So my poo is like, she's decent at soccer, but she ain't like, the greatest ever. So hopefully she makes the team. She's been playing club soccer for the past couple years, so that tends to elevate their skills. So we'll see. Peace and blessings. So Godbody, what up, man? I ain't heard from you in a minute. Man. Shout out to Godbody. Godbody says, peace and blessings. The role of ruler of kingdom is yours now. His majesty will always be proud, man. I receive it. I receive it with the $5 super chat, man. I appreciate y'all, man, so much. We're gonna have to handle these funeral expenses, and Dad, we didn't have insurance, so but we're gonna handle it. I'm not saying that to make y'all like spend any money, nothing like that. I'm just talking in my stream of consciousness right now. So but yeah, it's good to get the super chats, because when I do get paid, what is today, the 31st, so I'll get this money on February 21st. It's good to get it, it's going to be good to get it, because, funeral costs average of about $10,000. And so we're going to have to come out of pocket with that. Now, we do have, my dad had like 7 or 8 brothers and sisters. At least 7 of them are still living, plus like cousins and things like that. So we should be fine as far as funeral and stuff like that goes. Like, some of my aunts and uncles have a little bit of, they got a couple nickels they can rub together. So we should be okay. But it's still just difficult, man. It's still just difficult. Dad was a central figure in the family. Whenever people came to Atlanta, they always knew that they had a place to stay because they could come stay at our house. And, Dad was outside. He was a club owner. He was a banquet hall owner, later on. And so, he was always partying. Like, that was his life. His life was a party. Like, he partied at the club or threw parties at the club and, basically allowed people to throw parties at his banquet hall. And so he was always at a party, He was always at a party, man. And so I'm happy for him, man. He got to live the life that he wanted to live. So, which everybody doesn't get to do that. Some people have to work jobs that they hate and stuff like that. My dad was blessed enough that, he was able to create his own jobs. And look at me, you know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all could see the way that I live my life every day, I'm so blessed. I'm so freaking blessed. This channel popped off right when my relationship was falling apart. And if my relationship would have fell apart and I didn't have the income from this channel, which came right away, I didn't have to build or do nothing. Like, as soon as the first video that popped off, when I started posting every day after that, 10 days later I was monetized and I made a decent amount that from. And that is just God looking out for me in his perfect timing. Because we would have just had the salary, the money I was making Anthem from Blue Cross Blue Shield, which that was low six figures, but it's low six figures. And I would have literally still been living, would have been lit, yeah. Yeah. With the man, my bad, y'all. I don't know why this thing is buffering like this. But I grew up in a neighborhood that was heavy prostitution, heavy drugs. Okay. Did I get another super chat? Man, I'm sorry if I missed it. Let me see. Barbara Smith hit me with the $2 super chat. Appreciate you, Barbara. All right, definitely appreciate you. But yeah, so I grew up. So my phone is buffering. My bad about that. But I grew up in an area, that was, crime infested. You know what I'm saying? And had a job doing the free phone program where I would basically have to travel across the country. And guess where I'd have to go? Whoops, I'm just gonna break this. I broke the rule, y'all. I just broke a rule. I shouldn't have done it, but I did it anyway. It's all good. All right, but anyway, I had a job where, I had to go to all the hoods. So when I be shouting out these cities, it be because I know real people in these cities. Like, I was in the hood. I wasn't like in like the little nice part of town. I was in the hood moving free phones. Okay. And so, I have a very unique set of experiences and skills that avail me to doing this job that I'm doing now. And so that's only God. That's only God. Like, if we would have broke up and I would have been just, with my little salary that I had with Anthem, I'd be screwed. I would be screwed. Okay. I'd have been living. When I go in my garage, it gets real dicey. And the coverage is real bad. Plus it's raining. And the coverage is real bad. Plus it's raining. Whatever it is today. All right, y'all hold on. Okay. All right, my bad about the freezing, y'all. All right, I'm gonna get up to my apartment in a second. I'm gonna get up there. We just, I ain't gonna run today. All right, my bad. I got this 2G connection going on. My bad about that. All right, we about to get up to the Wi-Fi in a second. Just hold the phone. All right, hold the phone. All right. Make sure I give my baby a hug when she walk in. Oh goodness. Okay. Sorry about the connection, y'all. Y'all see how much exercise I get on a daily basis? Where did bodybuilding come in? So the bodybuilding happened in between, and I bought my card out. I didn't mean to bring my card out. Y'all hold on real quick. Let me get in my house. Ooh. All right. What Golden say I need to go back to KD because I be breathing. Is it night where I'm at? No, it's still daytime. But it's raining outside, so it's not nighttime. All right. Whew. All right. Ooh. All right. A lot going on today. Lost my dad. Whew. Okay. All right, y'all. Okay. All right, y'all. That would be a good ASI. What you mean? I might have missed some of the stuff y'all was saying. So my bad about the connection too. Yeah, the bodybuilding stuff happened in between. So, so here's the thing. So I've told this story before, but I'll tell it to whoever may not have heard it. So when I started this channel, I had the idea to start the channel. It was a couple months before I actually started. At the time, I had a lot going on with the relationship with me and the mother of my kids. We was really on the rocks, and we was going through marital counseling. And so the counselor had recommended that we take a romantic vacation. So I booked a trip to Jamaica, and we did it. And it was amazing. It was an awesome vacation. We had a great time, very romantic, all that good stuff. And during that trip, an overwhelming, I want to say voice, but it wasn't a voice. It was more like just this energy, this feeling that I felt. It was overwhelming. And so I don't know if you've ever had like this overwhelming feeling that you got to do something, but that's what it was. It was this overwhelming feeling like, hey, that idea that you've been sitting on, you have to execute it the moment you get back. The moment you get back. And so I did that. Like literally the day that I got back, I created the channel, and the next day I went out, was working. So, I was selling insurance at the time, and I was out there by the shelters. The type of insurance I was selling was tailored to people who are homeless or, near homelessness, right? And so I went out there and I did 20 interviews at $5 a piece. So I took $100 out the bank, and I did a bunch of interviews. I did 20 of them. And 17 of them were terrible. 17 of them either didn't end, or they were boring, or one reason or another, they just wasn't good. But three of them was decent. And one of them was really good. So I posted the 3 that I had, and then I got heavy into the bodybuilding, because the other overwhelming feeling that I had in Jamaica was, hey, you need to stop BSing around. If you say you're gonna do a show, do the show. Because at that point, the mother of my kids, Latricia, she had did a show, okay? So she had done a show. She got second place in her show. So it's like, damn, like, you gonna let her be the bodybuilder and you're not gonna do it? So, of course, I had to step up and do my thing. And so if you've ever trained for a bodybuilding show, it takes everything out of you, mentally, physically, emotionally. And so, I couldn't still do the channel and train for the show. So I just kind of forgot about the channel. I had the 3 videos posted. They didn't do nothing. I was bodybuilding. It was what it was. My first bodybuilding show, I got second place. My next bodybuilding show, I got first place, and I won a trophy. So I was content with that. And we have this thing in insurance called annual enrollment period, where basically everybody has to sign people up for insurance for next year. Really, really busy time of the year. So right after my bodybuilding show, annual enrollment period came around. So I basically had to, let me go get my baby. So I basically had to dive into work. So at this point, you know, relationship was on the rocks. I'm diving into work. Hey, baby girl, I left my key. See, look, leave my head if I want to touch my neck. Yeah, so dived into work, and by the time I looked up, it was January. 5 months had went by, and I completely forgot about the channel. And so when you get comments on YouTube, when you have a channel and people comment on your stuff, you get an email, and it says YouTube comment. And so I started getting all these emails out of nowhere that said YouTube comment, YouTube comment, YouTube comment. And so I'm like, why am I getting these emails? And I thought about it, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I created that channel and posted those videos. Let me check them out. So when I checked out the videos, one of them was going viral. It was over 100,000 views. And so I was like, okay, like, and so I was like, hey, if they like the content, I could bring this type of content every day. And so I did that, and it only took 10 days, and 10 days later, I was monetized and made pretty decent money my first month. So that's my YouTube origin story, all right? That has to do with bodybuilding. Are you gonna do an interview on a homeless guy who was ran over and killed by the... Yeah, so there was a homeless guy here in Atlanta recently that was ran over by the trucks that they use to clear out the tent camps, like little tent cities that are all over the place. They come by with the truck and clear that out. Well, apparently they didn't clear it out good enough because there was a guy that was, I guess, asleep or whatever, and they killed him. So I do need to go down there by where he was at and see if I could talk to some of the folks and, you know, kind of see how they feel about it or whatever. You good? Mm-hmm. Let me hug you. Okay. Who is that, Mommy?
It's Mackenzie. Mommy already called me.
Okay.
Hey, Mackenzie. You guys on the way? What'd you say? Hello? Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here. So we're headed to Mom's house in a little bit. I'm about to. Yeah, so we'll see you guys there. Wait, no, y'all are headed to my house? Okay, so yeah, I'll wait for you, Kens. You good? We're eating, so it's perfect.
Okay, see you. Okay, bye-bye.
All right.
Alcohol in that? Is there alcohol in that?
Yes.
Just took a freaking sip. You didn't say anything.
Mookie Bear, you about to have a CPS called on me.
No.
Huh? Mookie Bear, I'm about to take my belt out and whoop your butt, little girl. What you thinking about? Go get you some apple juice out of the fridge, all right? All right, Africa Doll with the $20 super chat. Rest in peace to Pops. Man, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right? I definitely appreciate it. Y'all didn't hear that, okay? Y'all did not hear that, okay? All right. All right. All right, guys. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Man. I consider myself to be so blessed. I do. I had my dad here for 66 years. He was an active and involved dad. You know, he loved me, he loved my brother, he loved his family. He was the rock of his family, you know, and I'm blessed to have been raised by him. I wouldn't be the man that I am today if it wasn't for him. And so I'm just, you know, I don't want to be like sad about it because there's so many people that don't have that level of fathering and parenting in their life. And so the very fact that I did is just, it's something to be thankful about, and not to feel any type of, you know, like, yeah, you can feel, you know, hurt and everything else, but man, also just recognize how blessed you was. And that this is just a part of the cycle of life. Everybody's gonna die, you know? So it's important to just celebrate his life and like what he was and what he meant to me in particular. So I'm just extremely happy for that. And I'm really appreciative of all of y'all tapping in with me. Being here for me in this moment. I didn't wake up knowing that this is what was going to be happening today, but here we are. And so, you know, I appreciate y'all. Like, I appreciate all the well wishes, all of the love and the condolences. Certainly appreciate all the super chats. And even the people that talked a little bit of ish, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love it, you know, like I need that too. So, man, so many memories. Like at the funeral, I'm probably gonna end up talking for 30 minutes up there. I'm be talking no more like 2 hours. You see how kids are? Let me tell you something about it. Get over here, Mookie.
You be talking, bro.
Get over here. Y'all see Twin? Y'all see Twin? This Twin right here. What up, Twin?
What up? I remember when you first started saying that, it was so weird.
It wasn't weird.
Yeah, it was.
I'm a cool dad. Don't you dare.
I didn't say anything.
You ain't got to say nothing. Body language says it all. Why you saying eating my damn sandwich?
Oh, you want it?
You gonna ask now?
I mean, I could put the rest out for you.
Go ahead, Mookie. Go ahead. Enjoy it. Okay. All right. She eating my sandwich from this morning, y'all. Oh, Lordy. All right. Okay. All right, man. Like I say though, I definitely appreciate y'all. I might go back live when I pick up the young lady from jail. So you know, like y'all just keep your notification button tapped. You know, and be looking out for that because I might go live when that happens. And then I'm also gonna call Keisha and see what she talking. Well, she already told me what she talking about, so you know, I'm gonna make sure that she gets squared away too. All right. I love y'all, man, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. At this point, y'all are family. Y'all are here with me in my time of need, in my time of, you know, having to, you know, deal with grief. And so I really, really appreciate y'all. In case you didn't know, there's a young lady that's in jail that basically, so it ain't tricking with the 999 super chat, because I gotta read the super chats, my bad, but it ain't tricking with the 999 super chat. Says 5-6 gang in the house. Short Kings unite.
That's so cringe.
That was cringe?
That was cringe.
All right, see, they be keeping me up on when I'm cringe and everything. So I guess I'm just like
you're not in the TV show.
Wait, Las Vegas Interviews hit me with the $9.99 super chat just because Las Vegas Interviews. You better stop messing with me. But what? So my kids don't want me to date nobody. Tell them who am I okay to date?
Do you remember? Maybe not Ty from the gym, but she seemed like she would like take us out to eat to somewhere nice.
So because she would take y'all out to eat.
Yes, duh. And she seemed cool, and she was older too, so that was fine. And she's like fit. She's in the gym.
She is fit, and she definitely fine. And she's a little bit older than me, so that's a cool thing. So they're saying, what about your mom?
Oh, mommy? Yeah, but mommy don't like you.
She don't like me.
If she liked you, then y'all would be.
Now, hold on now. How you know she don't like me?
Well, maybe she does like you, and I don't know. But
I'm about to say, you ain't been privy to our little interactions lately.
You smiling all goofy.
I'm just saying, because you. Oh, I'm smiling goofy now.
Yeah.
Let me. All right, I'm gonna be cool.
Oh, your hair looks good.
Got a little haircut.
Yeah, I like it.
You noticed it?
I did notice.
You gotta give me some sugars.
Okay.
Yes.
Good thing he didn't get you with the swirl this time. Oh,
I ain't
wait,
got-
no, it's there. It's still there.
It's slightly
Wait,
there.
put your head
We're
down.
unswirling it a little bit. Okay? It's slightly there.
I couldn't see. Like,
Don't worry about that. We gonna get it just.
Don't worry about it.
It's gonna be like a 90s part soon. So, anyway. all right, y'all. I'm gonna get off for real. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And just be looking out for the live that when I pick up the young lady, because I'm gonna do an interview with her, but I'm also gonna talk to her live. Okay, so anyway, love y'all. All right. RP to Art So Ferris. I love you, Dad. All right.